So, welcome back everyone to session number 48 of our Heart of Mora campaign.
Nice.
Before we get started with our session tonight, we'll do a quick little recap and then we will get into our game.
Yes.
So, where last we left off, you guys had fled from the swamp successfully. Though Ursula made it as difficult as she could possibly, you still managed to get yourself out of there alive and then spent the night... Actually, no, you got out of there during the day, I believe, and then wandered your way to Castle Avondale, where half of the party stayed in Thickerley Forest to await the rest, while Vignar, Kushagra, and Barrett headed into Castle Avondale to see about some prices regarding some objects of which you found in the Elven ruins. Kushagra and Vignar decided to lay low and head to the Four Lads Inn, where it was a different style there than last you were. They had cleaned up since then. And Barrett headed to Fancasters and took a tour around town looking for any wanted posters or anything like that might be incriminating towards you. Without finding any, you did help yourself to a lovely paycheck with an exchange with Fancaster. Successfully, agreeing to a certain amount of gold. Well over, about 2,700, so it was a beautiful payday. The rest of you, waiting in Thickerley Woods, mind you, or Thickerley Forest. Eventually the night came after a day of, relaxing, going over some books, some other things. However, as the night approached, you did notice someone spying upon your Leoman's hut. Catching eyes with the creature, it came out of the quiet and came up to Leoman's hut as you fled back inside. And approaching was a large turtle, claiming that its name was Donny. You conversed with the creature and agreed that neither of you would harm one another. In that conversation, you learned that it was long ago that its siblings were either taken or destroyed by individuals who raided these woods, part of the nation or not. Either way, Donny took it upon herself to defend the rest of her life in the Thickerley Woods upon her dying breath. In reaching an alliance with her, she advised you to not stay within the Thickerley Woods for fear that the dragon might come and search for you again, and agreed to allow you to stay in her secret hideout within the Thickerley. And so you began to follow her through the darkness of the woods for several hours, until at last you reached a large tree, telling you to shield your eyes while she opened up her secret hatch. Eventually she hopped down below the tree into the earth, a small little pocket hatch open, TImdell looking down into the darkness, while the rest of you met back up around Four Lads for the evening and decided to take a bit of refuge for the night and stay within the walls in the comfortable beds. Taking up your post around the bar, buying the entire bar a round of drinks was Barrett, catching the attention of individuals within. Kushagra doing some investigating amongst the locals and gambling, forfeiting a little bit of money for a little bit of information, and Vignar posting up until the night kind of calmed down a little bit. The majority of individuals began to leave. You now find yourselves in the quieter aspect of the bar itself. And that's where we will begin our session for tonight. So as Vignar, see like Kushagra kind of coming back around from your little gambling position where you were previously. It's probably maybe about 20 or 30 individuals remain, sweeping things up, starting to tidy things. You hear, exchanges of money going over, table kind of scraping of coin, oh, thank you, that kind of thing, back and forth.
It's a good night.
How'd you do?
Have you ever heard of the disposables before?
No.
They're minotaurs sent into the Shadow Woods. Front line. I wasn't able to get much else out of them. I was drinking too much.
Interesting.
Well, shall we head up then? Rest for the night?
Sounds good.
It'd be nice to have a proper bed.
Yeah.
Let's head up to your room. Barrett, as you are outside at the moment, I believe?
Yeah.
Catching some fresh air. Jimmy heads back in to complete his work for the day, or for the night rather, a few minutes ago.
How dark is it outside?
It's a pretty clear night. There's a bit of moonlight, bit of overcast at times, but it's pretty close to 11, 12
Okay.
o'clock, so it's at the darkest part of the night almost. A few individuals around still kind of like coming out of the water, still like laughing it up a little bit, but everybody's, for the most part, headed home by this point, except for the few stragglers who are, having a bit of a late one tonight.
I'm just gonna take a walk around the lake.
Okay. Around the edge?
Yeah.
So we could use a little bit of a map too.
Yes.
Is there anything you're looking for or doing or anything like that?
Just kind of like
Would be nice. Yes.
not really looking for, and just kind of like looking around, and kind of like into the sky.
Okay. Clear night. See the moon, stars, clouds rolling through every now and then, kind of blocking the moonlight, before it kind of shines again. See the reflection coming off the surface of the water, little lapping of small waves as a little bit of disturbance from the creatures below or the people within causing that movement. The kind of like rustling of reeds around the edges. It's very peaceful.
I'm gonna pop Whisper from where she was at in the room.
Okay.
I'm just gonna have her on my shoulder.
She just curls around. Gives you like a little dragon lick on the cheek.
How is your night?
Fine. Vignar and Kushagra are back in the room.
I figured they'd be going to bed shortly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
The
tired.
hoard is intact.
Good job. All the coins. Good job. There's something bugging me.
I'm all ears, Master Barrett.
It's that. I don't know what's happening with me and Bravio, the one that you called Master.
Mm. The one you call Ravio. I've only known as Master.
He's very vague in information that tends to drip feed me. Do you know any information that might help?
They are a devil from the nine hells. 'Tis the nature of which. So much secrecy is for so much security. If one were to find out, there's no telling what they might do.
I mean,
It's one thing to be here on the material plane, but down in the nine hells, that's where fiends can die. It's dangerous. I'm sure he's just protecting you.
the problem is I don't know if me and him are becoming someone different, if he's being a part of me, or I might end up being part of him.
There's no way of knowing. I certainly haven't seen anything like that. You're nothing like they are. You're sweet, Barrett. I've seen it. You love your friends.
So much has changed since getting to this goddamn island.
You were meant to.
Fate is not something that I really thought of.
Sounds funny when you say it out loud.
The power is intoxicating. It is.
Mm-hmm. You wield it well.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Well, I think it's a perfect match.
I think you're right.
A bit of sweet with heat is always good.
I mean, it does make a lot of sense.
The two of you will become so strong one day. Nothing will ever stand between you.
I'm just curious of what the end game is.
Sure, Master just wants to be made whole once more. Banished to this sword.
But what happens to me is what I'm worried about.
I don't know, unfortunately. I don't know if Master knows either.
And if he knows, he's not telling, which makes me even more curious.
You've been much more open with me than he ever was with me.
Well, I see you as family.
Like a sister?
Daughter?
Oh. Seems weird as I'm so much older.
Yeah.
But if that's how you see it,
I don't know.
do you want me to call you father?
No.
Wait.
Zaddy.
No, I'm just
Zaddy Barrett.
protective of my friends.
I know. It's one of your greatest strengths.
I'm gonna look for a spot where no one's looking. Or like no one's around.
Okay. Hey, for the sake of that, you can roll me a stealth check.
This can only be good things that's gonna happen.
100%.
I love Sid. I love
That
this.
is
Sneaky
a
double.
23.
Wonder what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
You
You go down by the shore where this reeds, and kind of like go in about, ankle deep to the water, completely surrounded by, cattails, long grass.
I'm going to. I'm gonna shift, and I'm just gonna go straight up.
Into wings?
Yeah,
Okay.
What are you doing?
and I'm just gonna go straight up.
Okay. How high do you want to go?
About 100 feet.
Raise it on. Oh, the boosters.
Okay.
And
And I'm just gonna kind of just fly around and take in the sights.
Okay.
And just
like
kinda
flying
like-
up, around, whereabouts?
Just kind of like maybe make a little bit more of like the outskirts.
Like
of-
this way?
Yeah, kind of like around like the mountain range and kind of coming around.
Like the south side?
Yeah.
Okay. So take flight. From down below, you see the spots of light, lanterns, torches from patrols, things along those lines. See far off in the distance, the watchtower lit up with fire. Speckles of light. As you continue to fly, you see portions going out as people go to sleep, put out their candles. You look towards the castle from your vantage point and see the braziers on top blazing on the towers, illuminating the walls and the gatehouses. In the central castle within, you see flickers of light from within. through the very thin, like, arrow slits in the windows.
I'm just gonna find a spot kind of like on the little mountain range, kind of like beyond the lake, and then just kind of like sit there for a moment and kind of look out.
Find the wind up here, cold, kind of blowing across. You feel a few goosebumps come across you for a moment. The altitude, slightly different feeling up here. Look out across the city.
Feeling that same kind of rush when Barrett was on ships the first time, being kind of this high up and this kind of new, being the. I'm just gonna keep kind of like watching the landscape.
Okay. So as you're doing that, TImdell, as you look down the hole, you hear this kind of like from below, disappears, maybe about 12 feet down or so. That's 15, I suppose. There's no ladder. She just leaps down. See, like, the top of her head, just kind of like, well, he is coming?
TImdell, are you okay?
One at a time. It's a bit tight down here.
Do we just drop?
Yeah? You cool with that?
So 15 feet,
Mhm.
and I can see the top of her head?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yep.
She kind of, like, moves down a small tunnel you see.
I'll look back at you guys.
I'm following you two.
Put them down.
Roll me an acrobatics or athletics.
Good times. The rolls are good tonight.
My turn.
That's a 6 for me.
Acrobatics.
Okay. You land pretty hard, like, take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel the shockwave, like, penetrate through your shins and your knees and kind of like, ugh!
My bad, guys.
Yeah,
Be careful.
You landed hard.
Yeah, that's not so dexterous, unfortunately.
As you get down to the bottom, you're in like a small, rounded out, like 10 by 10 corridor or so. You see a single tunnel that leads down. It's about 5 feet wide, about 8 feet high. It extends for about maybe 40 feet or so before you see like a big, thick slab of rock at the other end. She kind of like points down. She's like, all right, so you see these little holes there? Look down to the ground. You see like every foot or so, you see like a small foot-sized hole. Well, it's not actually a hole. It's got coverings of. But she's like, you see that? Don't step on those. Those are traps. All right.
How big are they?
Like the size of an average-sized foot.
I can avoid them.
You can avoid them, yeah, if you can see where they are. So.
It's safe down there, TImdell.
Yeah, just don't fall like I did.
Right. Superhero land.
Oh, right.
14.
Okay. Kind of like use the wall a little bit to like slow your pace and kind of. After you, Davina.
Okay. That's gonna be a natural
Feather
one.
fall. Oh, feather fall.
Okay, as you just hear this kind of like. You
Baby
quickly
just
cast.
Falling face first.
She stops just before and kind of. Lands softly.
Look, I guess she's pregnant, but...
Careful. Yes.
Sorry, I tripped.
It's all right.
You're right.
I have you.
Yeah. Brush the dirt off.
Can you make sure you close the hatch up there? I gotta go back up anyway, so just leave it for
I
now.
had a feeling it was.
But, guys, is he coming?
I gotta set the alarms.
Guys.
We
Yeah.
I can safe, yes. He's gonna jump down.
That's a great face.
Oh, yeah.
Is it better than a natural one?
You hear him kind of like, it's a bit. All right.
15 feet.
Takes 1 point of damage.
Oh, well. Well, better than I did.
He'll live.
He was the outlier.
Wasn't as graceful as I thought it was going to be there. Donnie's kind of like, give me 1 sec. I just got to make sure the alarms are set. You guys stay here. Don't move too far. Careful of the hallway.
Yeah.
Is it dark? Like, do we need? Well, we all
It's pitch black.
dark
Yeah.
vision. I'll do dancing lights.
That's a good idea.
As they light up the hallway,
The holes. Avoid them. Can you see them?
yes.
Okay.
All right.
So Donny kind of like scampers up the hole, disappears for a few minutes before you hear the kind of like, and then lands down very gracefully. All right, we're in for the night. I'll know if you leave, so don't. Not like you could. Come on, follow me. Kind of like. So you see her kind of like jump to the end of the tunnel.
Yep.
Following suit.
Yes.
She gets to the end. See this like large slab of rock. She's kind of like, all right, well, sometimes it takes me a couple tries, but I'm just gonna move this doorway. Kind of like. Give me one more second. Actually, do you want to grab the other side here? It'll be a lot easier with two people.
Can we help?
Yeah. I'll give you an advantage on her. There we go. She's kind of like, yeah, that's it. And I just turned it and see it kind of like move into the like small little slit, I suppose that's in the wall. Kind of like rolls it. Where inside you see a larger room that opens beyond. All right, head on in. I'll roll this back behind us.
Are there any traps in here?
No, you're safe through the door.
Okay.
So as you guys enter in, she kind of like waits for you one at a time, and then you hear the kind of like purporting back. As you look in, the room is rounded. So you kind of move the dancing lights, kind of speckle out.
Going out the entirety of the room.
So you'd say dug around the edges of the roots, kind of looking like it's using the actual root as like structural guides, essentially. In the center of the room, you see like a 20 by 20 square floor that's made of like roots and twigs and moss and mud, and it's smoothed down to like a very flat surface. You see lots of like wear upon it. Over the floor, the ceiling is dotted with little wooden objects dangling from short ropes tied up to the roots. They're sturdy, thick, smooth, and their construction, very few rough edges. They're kind of just like swinging.
Do they look like the ones hanging from the trees?
No, these are closer to like how a buoy would look.
Or what?
Like a wooden buoy or something like that. Like they're a little bit bigger. Around the edges of the room are 4 passages, which lead like immediately into smaller rooms that you can see. Between the passages, there are roots that kind of form little holders where you see like arrays of various sizes of clay pots. Some of them are sealed, some of them aren't. And the ones that aren't, you can kind of see like bits of vegetables and fruit kind of poking out. Well, make yourself at home here in the main room.
What are those?
Those?
Yeah.
This is what they're for. And she kind of takes her staff and kind of and smacks 3 of them, and they're kind of like training.
Oh.
Kind of like chicken. Does like a spinning kick, and he like connects with one, and it kind of like banks off the roof a few times.
I need to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
So good.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you need to, but it's
Well, I want to.
some useful skill, I tell you.
It's cool.
Here, let me show you my room. Don't go in the other ones. Those are sacred.
The what?
They're sacred.
Oh. Okay.
Of course.
She kind of walks you across. See, she leads you over to one of the rooms. It's a small corridor consisting of a hammock and a large work table. You see many shelves, as well as like several large glass bulbs that can kind of protrude from the earth, essentially. The space is very busy, very cluttered with various like scraps of material, all like of natural objects, leaves, roots, things like that. See, they're mostly what they look like is kind of in the process of some kind of construction. There are 3 worn books sitting upon the table as well. See, one of them that's opened, page turned open, you kind of can get a glimpse of it. It looks like diagrams, rough sketches, lots of like little notes, things like that. And then 2 that are kind of piled off to the side that are closed neatly, like old looking books.
Can I determine if what she was making, like in the process of making, were the little metal spurts, whatever? What did she call them?
Oh, the needle spirits.
Needle spirits.
Say, based on like what you can see on the layout, you would recognize at least like onto the side you see like a whole bunch of tiny little like almost like pine needles essentially, like set off to the side. You can kind of see like little strings and then like very thin, like kind of pressed out. Looks like maybe a bladder or some kind from like a creature perhaps, like kind of pinned on the four corners basically to kind of be laid out at the moment. Bits of string and twine next by, and then like various other scraps of wood, bark, and all sorts of other little things. In the leftmost corner, as you're kind of looking around, you see a small nest of roots with a very tiny little hammock strung between some of them. You see like coming through the root system, you see a small squirrel just like slide down and it just sinks into the hammock with a nut in its mouth and kind of like. That's a Charlie's spot. Anyway, you'll be a lot more comfortable here.
What are you making?
Oh, well, I mean, you know, I'm always working on a few more things. Like I said, people do come in, so I got to replace the traps when we do. So got a couple of these little needle spirits in the go. See this jar over here? It's kind of like opens up the top. It's gonna be smelly, but this is what I use for the goop sacks. It's a mixture of a few different things. One of them is shit. So anyway, it's like a binding agent. It's very important to the process.
What are you reading over there?
Oh, that's my notebook. The other two books, they're. I mean, this one here. It might be a little bit interesting. This one here is it's called Martial Combat.
I'm rather interested in that. Yes,
It's
of course.
pretty useful little tome there. We all went through it many times. I've got this bit mastered. This other one here. This one's I don't know. Arguably more important. I think for me at least. Maybe not my sister, but you know, for me for sure. This one has always been a bit closer to my heart. This one is for ki, power, body, and mind. Ki is I don't know if you guys know anything about ki or what you know. It's here. It's in you. It's like your soul or something like that. So it's like a connection, you know, between your body, your mind, and everything.
This is fascinating.
Yeah, it's I mean, if you want to see what it's all about,
Yes, I would love that.
yeah, have a little read. It's a long book. Lots of. It'll take you a number. But you know, have a little leaf through, I guess.
Book.
So the first chapter, you skip that. The first chapter. This is like a prologue. Don't worry
I
about
skip
that.
nothing.
She kind of like looks through one of the baubles. She's like, oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like we're clear. I don't see nothing out there except for squirrels. It's all fine.
Can I look?
Sure. Kind of like step up onto the table. Like these are basically arranged in front of her workspace, so she can kind of like lean over. You see like this kind of glassy looking bulb, essentially. As you get closer to it, you can see outside into like a very wide, like almost, I don't know what kind of lens, like fishbowl lens. Like on one side you see like just trees, sky, roots, things like that. See like a little squirrel just kind of cruise across. Yeah, these all around the trunk at the top, and I can see right all the way through, like a little spy lens or something like that. Anyway, it's a security thing.
Donny, you're amazing.
Well, it keeps you safe. Yeah.
You're very smart.
I'm wise. I'm not too smart.
What are those secret rooms? Don't
Those-
worry, I want to go into them.
Those are those were the rooms of my brothers and sister. They're gone now, but I tried to keep them tidy and just the way they left them. So it's like a little, you know, pay homage to them.
God bless them.
What do you mean? They're spirits, or
Just that the rooms are secret.
to me, yeah.
Secret model. Can I say what you'd like? I mean, just an offer. It's up to you.
Well, I don't know. I can't see the harm in that, eh? See guys like putting a bedroll down, middle of the room.
Oh, yes, that's it.
All right. Well, let's go one at a time, I guess. My sister Leah's is this one. Kind of leads you across the room into a. As she walks by, she like smacks one of the little things hanging off.
How tall are they?
Some of them are higher than others. All of them are over like 4 feet high, I would say on average. So like you have to kind of push past them if you want to walk cleanly across, but you're going underneath them, no problem. So she kind of leads you into a small corridor consisting of a very neatly organized room. You see a single shelf containing 2 sharp, like edged weapons laying on it. Say like roughly a short sword size. You see an incense holder, stone, mortar, and pestle. And you see like a long, dark blue hempen belt that's neatly folded and very well worn. See spots of blood that stain the edges of the belt. See a nest of leaves and moss that kind of make up a little bed in the corner.
Just do a quick little walkthrough.
Say, for the sake of it, roll me a religion check for this.
14.
Okay. You have this kind of like, again, with your memory restored, you kind of recall some, noteworthy words and tokens and motions and things like that that are supposed to deliver safe passage to the tributary.
I'm just going to speak them in Elven.
What
What does he speak?
Yeah, it's been a while since I've heard those words. What was that last part that you said there? That's interesting. Did it work?
I think so.
Let's go try the other one here.
Do you feel that it worked?
I don't know.
The release?
I mean, I never thought that their spirits were still here. I always hoped that they kind of moved on and wherever they go.
Alright. Show me the next.
So it leads you over to the next one. Another small corridor. See a sturdy rock centered against the far wall. Simple kind of fur blanket. You see a stuffed hempen dummy that stands upon a wooden stake. Has like many small puncture wounds in it. See, it's very, very well worn, especially in the center of its mass. It's like completely chewed up. There are several stones of various sizes near the dummy against the wall, and a short, like 4 foot length of hempen rope with knots that are kind of tied to the other end. This,
Speak the Elven words.
This was Raffi.
It's the last part.
Sorry if there's like extra anger in here.
Yeah, I can sense it.
Hear her.
He was my brother. Yeah.
I'm just like, maybe on peace wherever he is.
And Mikai is not. He ain't. Maybe we should bless it anyway. I don't know if I always think he's still alive, but
Bless
maybe
for
we'll
a
bless it anyway.
Healthy return.
It might be helpful if maybe.
Yeah, I can do a different kind of blessing.
Yeah, maybe
For a
for
safer
maybe
time?
for him to come back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
find me.
can do that.
I'd like to see him again. So moving on to the next one brings you into a small corridor that's again consisting of a hempen hammock. See several small shelves, each with several like wooden carvings on them. Various different animals, other creatures of the forest. See one of them is a little squirrel. See amongst them are 4 carved turtles as well. Each a different color. One of them is painted purple. One of them is red. The other one is blue. One of them is orange. See there are 2 smoothed root, basically hooks that like come out of the wall that are just empty and hanging.
And do a blessing, safer town.
Let's make me another religion check.
17.
Well done.
Say as you're like kind of going with your sensor, saying your little blessing, your eyes kind of like black over for a moment. So you have them like half closed, half open, kind of focusing on what you're doing. And you are, it's like seeing through another individual's eyes for just a flash of time, it seems. You see the edge of a ship across the water. You see twinkles of light scattered across in the distance upon a shoreline. You see moon in the sky kind of reflecting off of the waves in the water. You hear kind of a ding-ding, ding-ding before you kind of come back into the room. You get the smell of incense on your nostrils.
What kind of incense? Or like my incense? Okay. Can I tell where the moon is in the sky, direction-wise?
Not based on that necessarily. It's just a quick, like, flash. Give you a point of inspiration, though.
Nicely fished.
I actually
was
didn't
good.
intend.
It was well done.
I mean,
What do you think?
Good side.
See.
I kind of feel a little better about that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've talked about it with anybody, except for Charlie, but he's probably sick of it by now, so I try not to bother him with that.
Is there something that only your brother, sister,
Brother?
brother?
Yeah, he was my brother.
Is there something that only your brother would know? Or something that maybe we could take? I have the drawing of him that you described.
And maybe these. He kind of gathers up the 4 wooden carvings. I mean, these were always. He was pretty young when these were the first things that he ever carved. That one's me. It doesn't look like me, but that one's me. And that's my sister, and that's Mikai, and that's my other brother. I don't think anyone would recognize these other than him.
Can I take them?
Just in case we find him on our way.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Why do you think you'd need? Oh.
If you think he's alive, we have found people.
Yeah.
We found my father.
And
standing
mine
right
too.
there.
And my mother. And we thought they might have all been dead.
That's pretty good. That's 2 for 2. Man. That's pretty good.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. I can't count very well. Maybe in persuasion check. I'll allow for advantage.
Can I tell what kind of ship? Oh no.
What's genius?
Was it bare minimum, like big enough to be high above the water?
So it was
15?
It was a large ship.
15 with
It's more than
You flash them
I-
or
I
15?
gotta
15 with my own flash. I was
like, please.
I gotta get a promise that I'll get these back. This is. What's that?
Oh, grab her hand and put the other two
It's. What is this? This is like a pact or something?
You got it.
Oh, all right. Okay. All right.
Gnome's on.
Gnome's honor.
Gnome's on. All right.
Inventor's honor.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, here.
Did we ever
Passes
take that
one over.
image stealing device?
Even one.
No, just.
Why don't you take mine then? Take
Just
this one. And it's the purple one. Like that.
no. Take them.
I'll keep the other ones.
My bag.
They're like it's
No,
kinda
I
like
have
they're
that.
still here, right?
Read how to move stuff. Okay. Put on my backpack. My regular backpack.
Be careful with that.
Oh no. Of course.
I'd probably fix it if it's broken, but it'll never be the same, right? Special.
I won't
Special.
Okay, I'll take
Mikey,
out my bedroll.
he made it.
Shove it in my bedroom.
All right. Well, we should. All you're probably tired. It's a long jaunt, right?
It's all right if I take a look at these books you brought that you have here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Read if you like.
Thank you.
I'm gonna probably be up for a little bit here, working away. You know, the mind. It's a guest in the home. It's kind of weird.
Can I watch?
Yeah. Sure. Here. I'll get some. I'll pull this pot up. Goes back to the room and kind of the molassesy pot. Like you can pop up on that.
Can I just stand on it to see?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Donny's
you're
quite
practicing? What is he
big,
doing?
to be honest. I think.
What?
Is he doing some monk stuff?
I think he's working. Or she's
Oh.
working.
I have.
But regardless,
Anyway, she's quite big.
if it's monk stuff, if it's artificer stuff, I'll watch.
Okay.
So I can read aloud, if you'd like.
Yeah, come into the room with us.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yes. Oh, read aloud.
Feed my mind. While she
course.
feeds my mind.
The images that I
Sensory overload.
did I see enough to decipher if it was in Mora? I'm not Mora, sorry, yeah, the Heart.
Roll me a quick survival check then.
That's what I believe.
The last dandelion.
Is that? Are you serious?
10.
We're awful.
I have
Hard
more
to
of that.
tell from the
Yeah,
quick
yeah.
imagery. That could have been a
Have
shoreline
one.
from anything based on what you've seen. A port town of some kind, bare minimum. Not far away from it. Maybe a mile or two, maybe 3 or 4. Not far though. And so as Donny's kind of working away and she opens up the kind of scrappy book, she kind of pushes it in your direction. She's like, all right, so this is what I'm kind of working on right now. We're going to make a few of these needle spurts. If you're going to, you know what, here. She kind of picks you up. Like stands you on her lap, kind of. So here's what we're going to do, all right? Kind of starts walking you through how to make one. It's going to take...
Baby holster in the front, like, wow.
Give me a yarn.
It's going to take a few hours.
I'm sorry.
I'll start from scratch with you, all right? So we're going to take one of these. I see this tiny little, like, very spiky little plant. Like, we're going to pluck each one of these out by hand. Now, you're going to poke yourself a couple of times. It's just the rookie's thing.
Yeah.
So just be careful.
Okay.
It's going to take a few hours, about 4 hours to make one, essentially. So you guys start doing that.
I'll be
Hello.
reading aloud.
Okay.
The martial art form. Or the martial something. Whatever the martial one was.
Say general intelligence for the moment, so you can kind of get an idea for what this book is.
What was that? 22.
Damn, homie.
So you get a few pages in, you're like swiftly going through this. There's a lot of actual diagrams for one, so you're like picture book largely, and then
Love it.
descriptions.
Describe
And
them to
like
me.
you see patterns where it's like, you know, fist here, fist out, back, retract, you know, exercises, things like that, like repetitive tasks to. But you do get another sense that it's supposed to be used in tandem with the second book. Like the two are interconnected. You see like reference this book, reference that book at times here and there for like how to do, you know, key attacks.
Can I
How
have
to
like, the
calm
whole
the
books up or
mind,
just-
how to, you know, deflect missiles that are attacked at you, things like that as
Yeah.
you're kind of leafing through. This is it's a 2-part book basically, but this is like basically monk training. So as you guys spend several hours going over that, eventually, you know, you'll complete one of these needle spurt traps, and she's kind of like, all right, that's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, not bad for a first try. A little bit of instruction, of course, and, you know, goes a long way, right?
Totally.
Yeah, let's give it a try, see if it works.
Wait.
Oh, we're just gonna go into the training room. Oh shoot, your buddy's in there, he's sleeping there. Maybe we'll do it in the morning. We'll do it in the morning, right? See if it works. We should get some rest. It's really late, I think.
TImdell, you have something you want to say?
Help.
Well, you'll probably sleep through it, right?
Certainly.
All right. So come over. He takes it. He's like, she just puts it across kind of one corner of the room. I'll throw something at it. we gotta disrupt it, basically. So these are pretty volatile. It doesn't take much.
Can I look shot it?
Try. Roll me attack roll.
Go.
I'm just watching it.
Don't embarrass me.
Is it 23?
Nice. Nicely done.
And then bonus action to retract.
Okay. So you guys are about 10, 15 feet away right now. So safe distance, according to Donny. As you kind of like connects into it. You see this basically like burst in this like 5-foot area of just like kind of this popping noise, like super different than that.
Kind of like that,
Little
except not like
but
that.
you know, similar, loud like that, but more like hissy, I suppose.
Yeah.
Then you kind of like see this mist very quickly, and then you hear this kind of like as all these needles hit the ground. So, what? Nice one.
Did you see that?
No,
Pretty cool.
you built that. You made that.
Me and Donny did.
Could come in handy.
I mean, it's my design, but you know, like they're pretty simple. But yeah, everything here is made from everything around here is from Thickerley. I don't go too far. It's dangerous.
Of
Like I said, that hag, you know, she's whatever.
I'm gonna write down the instructions.
Take
Okay.
it.
Well, it's with my
Easy.
magical tinkering. That's why.
Wrong thing.
That'd be cool though.
That'd be very cool.
You're a typewriter.
Steampunk type.
Sweet. She's like, that's not bad, not bad.
I'll look back at Gaius. Is he still sleeping?
Only perception check.
Yeah, come on.
24.
He's trying, but he's clearly awake.
I'll like walk over and get close.
Sorry.
I wasn't even asleep. I never sleep, actually. I only meditate very deeply. Sometimes
Okay.
it sounds like it.
Yep,
I'm snoring, but
Yep. That's
What a Lucian thing to say.
Where did I learn it?
That's where the rambling from.
what is our plan come morning while I'm not sleeping,
I think we're just kind of waiting for
which is in a few hours?
Barrett to get in touch with us, I guess.
It's in a few hours.
Come morning. I don't know. Perhaps we shall see what
I think we're just waiting for Barrett to get in touch with us.
precisely.
Are we close now?
Very
No.
well.
No, we're like 3 hours away from where.
Quite a ways away from where we made camp. It will be difficult for them to find us if they try to without.
Without contacting us first. So hopefully they do.
I'll
Agreed.
send a
Have their
message.
means of contacting us. The stones. Of course.
I suppose I could contact them in the morning.
In the morning. We'll do fine.
Just roll out my bedroll and pull out the elfin brush and start brushing.
So what
Well,
time is it?
I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Like swing into the hammock. Maybe about 2 in the morning or so, roughly.
Alright. I'm gonna read one more book.
Okay. So 2 more hours.
I need to rest.
I'm not gonna get 4, so maybe I shouldn't.
I start meditating.
We're on the 8th one.
Yes. 1 sec.
So this one, when you're ready,
Yep.
is evocation.
Oh baby. Oh baby.
So you have in here Ray of Frost.
Yeah.
Yeah, not super exciting. Earth Tremor, Acid Arrows, and Firestorm.
That's arrows and forest.
My tongue pink? I mean purple.
That it is.
Marvelous.
Spend a couple hours going through that.
Meditate.
I am meditating. I've heard
So Barrett,
I'm sleeping in some roots.
you're good.
I don't have a bedroll.
Oh, you're just gonna curl up on some roots.
How heavy is your head? Nature.
Cute.
That is
So Barrett, as you're sitting on the mountain looking over, how long would you like to be there? You doing that all night?
Probably not long. I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna make my way towards the castle.
Which part?
The
Dangerous part.
yeah.
The most dangerous
The
part
best
of the
part.
day.
Emma, you better be safe somewhere.
Okay, how high do you want to be flying?
I'll probably move this still 100 feet.
Okay.
Like over here.
Alright. So as you make your way across, feel the kind of wind blowing night sky. Whereabouts? I mean, you would be coming from this direction, so towards this like southeastern wall. You see the braziers atop the towers glowing with firelight.
Transformed.
20.
I'm gonna try to look for a spot that there's no one really kind of around.
Okay, roll me a perception check, disadvantage. Very far away, nighttime.
Double sight. My double
I don't have that yet. So that was a
Notice.
21. So 20.
Okay. See, for the sake of it, you see that the like southeastern and northeastern, or pardon me, southeastern, southwestern like gates and walls themselves, quite a bit of guard on them. That it would be easier for you to like loop around to the north side to find an easier gap to split between guards and their patrol routes. So if you'd like, you can do so.
I'm gonna try to find a spot to touch down, and then I'm gonna shift into the guard that was hitting on Davina.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Demetrius.
Diomedes.
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 18.
Diabetes.
Dionysus.
So as you come swooping down, and you see like two guards kind of come together before they go apart. You use that opportunity when they're maybe 40, 50 feet apart to kind of like quickly change into this human guard.
What are you doing?
You hear a voice call from the other side, kind of like, "Oh there!"
Yeah.
You see one of the guards atop the walls, kind of torch up in the air.
Just make my way over to my post.
What was that?
Just have
Hold there. Don't recognize you from here. Just hold.
Okay.
So he comes up. See the other guard on the other side of the wall comes back in the same direction. So you're kind of like between them right now on the tops of the wall. Technically, it would be cool. Anyway, you look like a guard anyway, so that's you.
plan, Barrett.
I'm winging it.
You are winging it. Nice.
Oh, is that you, Diomedes?
Sure, just like I said, get my post.
Why are you, weren't you on the afternoons?
I'd pick up an extra one.
Roll me a deception check.
Don't worry, it's plus 10 to
Even if
these.
it's
No, I got a plus 11, so that's a 25.
Extra shift, eh?
Unfortunately,
That's a shame. Is somebody sick then?
they don't tell me anything.
Well, you're on the wrong wall then. We've got this one covered. Maybe try the northwest side.
Sounds good.
Sorry, first night, right?
Probably gonna be drifting off, but I got this.
Keep your eyes out for orcs. Don't be drifting off.
I got this. I got this.
Especially if you're going to be on that side. Watch those woods.
I got this.
Good lad. Come on, let's go. The other guard, they head off. So they kind of point towards the staircase that leads down off the walls. Kind of actually would technically be over here where kind of the bathhouse is. Would be the staircase that you would use to get down.
Yeah.
So kind of like, if you do so.
I'm not sure where it is relative to where I am.
So this is where you would be roughly.
I'm going to make my way over to where I know when me and Davina were up there, were we seeing the princess?
So that would be the inner key.
Yeah.
So you'd have to, like, I assume, that you were on the outer walls at this point.
Oh, I was trying to get closer to inside.
Okay. I guess I would still pretty much stand, although the guard would be a lot different, actually, to be honest. So if you want to make your way up there, you can. But you'd have to fly unless you want to go through the main gate. Sorry, that's my...
Okay.
We can rewind back if you'd like.
I'm gonna send Whisper just kind of up to kind of look to see if there's anybody directly above.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna follow suit.
Roll me a perception check for Whisper.
There's no way this could possibly go wrong.
Nope. I just want to make sure she has.
We're going through the inner keep.
Okay.
22.
Okay. You can see that the guard presence for the inner keep is a little tiny bit heavier, admittedly. But with the 22, so this is the outer wall that you would be referring to.
Yeah.
So this part here, you see 2 guards posted up on this, and then another one that's kind of walking back and forth from this long wall here, and then another one that's kind of doing the same thing in here and here. So you find a gap somewhere along here where you're able to like see his patrol going back and forth, and you might be able to sneak in.
How far? Like if I'm where I am before going up, how far is it from where I am to the window? Like distance-wise.
Well, if you want to walk a bit, like it'll still be
just straight. Like if it was the shortest between 2 points, window where I'm standing.
So the outer wall is about, I think, 40 feet high. So the closest from where you'd be, like if you're still on the wall or walking down the stairs or whatever, would be like 100 feet or so, and then plus 40, so like 140 feet. But if you walk right up to the edge of the wall, like you would be impeded by homes technically, so it'd still be like 60 to 70 feet worth of travel time to get right up to the top. If that makes sense. Let's see here, one sec, because I can kind of flip between. So that's actually not helpful, because that's just a... that's like a
It kind of sounds
stand-in.
like this, except actually not. Doesn't sound
Yeah,
like
actually not like that at all.
It looks like this, but not like
But
this
not
at
like
all.
this, so.
Yeah, this is the best
You can
representation.
tell it's a birch tree. This is the way it is.
Yeah, you'd be approaching on this side. You're technically on this side right now, but this would be the safest area to go and access to.
I'm gonna get Whisper to stealthily make her way to the window.
The one that goes into the solaire here?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Plus 17.
Okay. So as she kind of like flies over, you hear a voice call out, "Oi, what's that? Bird of some kind. See if I can hit that." What do you want to do?
No, I'm gonna have her stay there for a second, and I'm gonna fly up, just enough that I'm 30 feet from where she's looking, and I'm gonna look through her eyes and misty step into the room.
Okay, so you're gonna fly up,
Not fully up.
but enough so that you're within 30 feet,
30 feet,
of the inside.
And I'm going to look through her perception, and I'm going to misty step into the room.
Okay, I see. See if she lives, this will work. If not, she'll be dead. So give me 1 sec, because I just have to get these stats up.
Yep.
Real quick.
Boy, howdy.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good and have a nice relaxing night in.
So as you hear this kind of like
you just thought this is great.
crossbow, does an 18 hit?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. More than one health.
Oh, no, Archie does, right.
For only 3 points of piercing damage, as you hear this kind of like, "Ha! Ha! Got it!" She still alive?
Yep.
Blasted thing's still alive! And then you fly up. As his attention is on this, I'll give him a perception check, but it'll be at disadvantage.
Please, take a bird.
And make me a stealth check. To fly up and not be seen, basically.
I don't know what I'm doing.
What is your plan?
Bird.
Oh, yeah, that's a 14.
25 for it all.
So 20.
Okay.
14 on dice
Can't
plus
stop.
6.
You can't.
I only do things I know I'm good at.
As you hear the you fly up. Quickly. You are inside. You hear another guard well, reload then, you fool, if it's still alive. What is it anyway? Some kind of bird or something, I don't know.
I'm gonna pop it. Pop her.
Okay. Jeez! It's all gone! What? What do you mean it's gone? It just poof! Vanished. Well, that's something weird, right? What do you think's at play here? I don't know. Well, we should probably tell somebody. Right, I'll stay here, you go inside. Alright. So you hear the one guard kind of around the outside. So you're in this solaire right now. Right here.
Is this the room that me and Lucian were in?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna look. I'm just gonna have a kind of quick look around. There's nobody in here, right?
None that you can see right now.
I mean, I'm.
Hello. That guy's smoking a big old pipe on the
Yeah.
Hello. Hello there.
Well, hello there. Yeah, so as you look around, you see basically this common living space, essentially, as it is. Big long table, a few couches, fireplace that's burning with a little bit of ember, but from a fire that's long been needed to be fed.
There's no bugs.
You hear, well, I don't know if you would hear from where you're in. It's actually quite quiet in there. Be at least 1 or 2 in the morning right now, so it's not a lot of people alert and up.
First of all, I'm gonna look around to see if I can find if Dice's spellbook is in this room.
Okay, so you do recall, I believe, that there is a bookshelf. So roll me a, investigation check for that.
Plus 5. Is it 16? 16 on dice?
So, to be clear as well, what do you look like right now?
If
you had wings out.
The weapon... Well, part of my... Diomedes... But because I shifted, but I'm still so I'm still him.
Okay, just confirming.
So 21 on investigation.
Okay, so you rifle through the shelf. It seems like there are some fiction books, like a story, nursery rhymes, okay, and then some that are religious books as well. But you do not find any spell books.
Is there anything that speaks of dragons or elves at all?
No.
Cheat.
But as you are going through the book,
My little dragon and me.
the door to this room does swing open. As it kind of
As I hear it open, can I shift into what's her name, the guard that Davina made me flirt with?
Demappy?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll roll another perception check.
I really hope it's Demappy that walks in.
That's literally what I was going to say.
Perception, you said?
I'm rolling a perception
Oh, I thought you said for me to roll.
to see if they spot you. Roll me a stealth check.
13.
Yeah, that one there, that one. You got lucky. As you kind of hear this kind of... Whoa! Whoa! Sorry. So, Maffy?
What are you doing from your post?
We had found something outside that was peculiar, so we were going... I was going to alert the Count.
Such peculiar how?
A creature, a bird of some kind, I shot it, but it vanished in a poof of smoke. So, Matt, sire.
You're not drinking on the job, are you?
No. We didn't know what to do, and since the princess has been, bit on edge since things, we figured we would bring this to the count at bare minimum.
Good job. I'll bring it directly to them myself.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Just feed into the hooks.
Ooh, that is a 28.
As you wish.
Literally, I was just about to say, you go in.
I'll go back to my post, madam.
It's the eloquence part.
Pretense.
Thank you.
Back to your
Apologies.
post.
He backs his way out, kind of like closes the door.
Yeah.
So busted.
What's the other? Are the other rooms? Are those just headquarters?
Technically, you haven't seen inside of them.
Oh yeah.
So you just see 5 doors, and then the 6th one of which, like, here's the entrance where the guard would have entered, as you were, like, around on this bookshelf.
Which was the room that I seen when Lucian pushed me?
You guys were on another
Upstairs.
floor.
Okay,
you were on the 3rd level.
That's where I thought I was. Okay.
No, you gotta
No,
go
you're on.
upstairs.
Yeah, this is the 2nd.
I'm going towards there.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Good
you have to
boy.
leave.
I thought that's where I was.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to walk out this room,
Yeah.
and then go up the stairs this direction. So you walk back out.
And that's where I'm going.
Okay, so you walk out. You see 2 guards that are in the hallway here, kind of like you're still disguised as Demafi.
No. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head up the staircase to the 3rd level. It's over here. So as you walk up the stairs,
Yep. I'm gonna make my way to. I'm assuming that there's a door. There's a door in to that.
so you come upstairs, and you make like your eyesight goes down the hallway where you see like a candelabra that's lit, 2 doors on the right hand side of the wall, and to the left, that rounded table where you see a few chairs around it, and Demafi
Oh, there it
sitting
is.
at the chair,
There it is.
sitting at the table, looking directly at the staircase.
That's where she was last time.
My eyes go wide and I scream, "Traitor! Imposter! Get on!"
Excuse me?
The Spider-Man thing.
We gotta roll initiative.
Oh no!
Oh shit.
I knew the light was gonna run
What
out.
do you do?
I don't know.
Round 2. Get us that book. Make it worth my while.
And roll new character.
Make it worth my while. He says, make your death worth my while.
Very Lucian thing to do.
There's an thing to say. We'll find out.
Oh, so what were now? What was
Avondale
the
is, Avondale
What'd you say?
are
Now
my
we're
mates.
valuing life or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you keep
Right,
opening up over
individuals.
here?
Megan
Okay.
sent me a picture of the 2 of us because we were both like,
I was like, yeah, that's fair. I'll show you.
Yep, that's
this
a
is
good point.
the 2nd time you guys have had
and they were
a
like, R.I.P. this
situation up in this particular room. So initiative, sorry.
Jeez.
Okay.
Roll, baby, roll.
Come on, boy.
That's
she
20
like-
on initiative.
Okay, so as she's like about to stand up from the table, you shout what you did shout, and she's looking like she's reaching for her like weapons. What do you want to do? You have the initiative.
Is there anybody else around?
No, not that you could see right now. Just her. Who, as recall, she is 1 night down.
Yeah, I recall. Yeah, I was there. Yeah. I know.
I'm going to.
Where was he the rest of them?
It happened the same time when I walked up those stairs.
Yeah.
Immediately spotted.
By her.
It was by her.
I literally, he walked upstairs and I turned to kill him and I went, Demafi guards the upstairs.
I know,
Demafi's gonna be there. And you were like, you walk straight into Demafi. I was like,
I'm not gonna make any. I'm gonna make moves to try to tackle and hold as if I'm trying to stop a imposter.
Are you going to run over and grapple her?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Okay, you have enough movement to get there, no problem. Grapple check.
Well, got you.
Ho, 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 ho.
I don't like that.
She did good. That sound.
That's just a strength check, right?
Athletics for you.
Athletics.
You can do it.
Contest.
At 20.
So that's your action. She also
No,
what's
it's
our
not.
total?
No, it was.
What's your total?
Oh my God.
Athletics?
21.
25.
Oh,
So as you go to reach around her, she kind of like stiff arms you in the chin and kind of like pushes you off a moment. So that was your action.
Yep.
Still your turn at the moment.
Bonus action.
About 20 feet of movement that took you there.
I'm just gonna try to hold it. I'm gonna continue the dance.
Okay. Goes like, imposter! How dare you! Pulls out her weapon. He's gonna attack you twice.
You ready for this? You.
Nope.
Nope.
13 on the first attack.
Nope.
Pussy.
14 on the second.
Nope.
And she kind of like, you managed to like dodge both of the blows. She's kind of like, help, help, intruder!
Obviously, you are inferior since you missed.
Okay, so it's Barrett
I
and Matthew.
It's a terrible one.
It's a terrible plan.
Okay.
16.
Just enough.
Okay,
What did we talk about?
back to you.
Yes.
I'm going to attempt to.
Oh, this is gonna get fucking.
That's what
Exactly.
polymorph is. I was
Absolutely
gonna say
true.
polymorph that.
Yeah, that was too sweet.
Caustic rating. Great way to get yourself out of that shit.
I'm gonna throw a unsettling words.
Spicy meatball.
Unsettling words.
Yeah. And so her next check will be minus.
Whoa.
She died.
Minus 4.
Everything fell apart.
So her next check is minus 4, and I'm going to attempt to take her sword.
Alright.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like this is the same check, to be quite honest.
Okay.
So, athletics, she can do either or.
What's on?
The dual fates.
14.
Okay, so you kind of like jostle with her for a moment as she's actually holding a battle axe at the moment.
Okay.
But you manage to get your grip on it, reef it free from her hand.
And then I'm gonna take a step back and just continue and hold it and continue yelling for support.
Okay. So you guys are both yelling. Let's say, for the sake of it, roll me a deception or performance, rather. Either or, actually. Either or.
Axe.
That is a 22.
Okay. Pretty convincing to Matthew voice, I suppose. Okay. Back to her.
What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
She's kind of like,
Bro.
dare you! She's gonna take a step back away from you.
Okay.
Attack of opportunity if you like.
No.
Okay. And she's going to reel back and kind of like small crackling of energy in her hands. For a 17 to hit with a chromatic orb. She's going to do it with acid. See it kind of like forming into different colors and kind of like red, blue, before it settles on green and trying to kind of like...
Shield.
Okay. Deflects around. She's kind of like, who? What? Ah, you! So that was her action.
Would you believe me if I told you that I'm just here to talk?
Are you?
Don't let him talk.
Back to you at the moment. You do hear this kind of like We're coming! We're on the way! Coming from downstairs.
As she said, who or what are you? I am going to say, would you believe I'm here just to talk?
Roll me a persuasion check disadvantage.
Yeah.
Where's my... Oh, there's my...
You haven't attacked her.
Nope.
Just been grabbing at her.
Yep. You haven't actually.
like a weirdo.
So do I want the 30 or do I want the 28? So 28.
Now you're just bragging.
28.
Dude. The man's rolls are insane. I keep buying new dice to try and instill.
I'm only good at what I'm good at, though.
You're very good.
There's that wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Person warm or what?
So you say that. You're using that as your action?
Yeah.
Comes back to her, just kind of like, what talk? Why do you look like me, imposter? Gods! You hear the like footsteps coming ever increasingly closer.
When she said that, I'm going to cast. No, never mind. No.
Okay. That moment, you hear the like guards echo from her lips before the entrance to the other door right here kicks open. Princess Marcia is standing there in like kind of undergarments and holding a sword in her hand, kind of like, what is going on?
Back inside!
I lost it, yeah.
The Mafia!
Oh, I like it. No.
She discerns this.
Oh yeah? What's this?
Sister Dearest.
She's my sister too. Fuck.
She like looks at both.
Yeah.
She's like, what? Who?
Back inside!
She's like, imposter! Says he's here to talk! What is this going on? Hold on.
How does she know that there is?
Probably Barrett's voice.
Did you use that voice?
She didn't say he.
Oh.
What is this going on? She's going to. Fuck.
Princess is going to do so.
She's going to.
The gummy what?
She is indecisive.
It's a gummy blob.
But the other ones were good.
It's delicious.
I promise.
They're good.
My favorites. But I love the birds.
She's going to use her action to say, the Mafia, you know me. Whichever one is the real one will know what my favorite color is.
Yes.
I knew it was going to be something like that.
So it comes back to you first.
Nice.
As she's got her sword like pointed. You hear the like footsteps coming up.
Well, it's obviously the gold like your hair.
Is that right? Goddamn.
You hear Demafi. That's just your free action to say.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're doing nothing else?
I'm gonna. Yeah.
Sticking to it.
Your bone.
Demafi's kind of like, you chose poorly.
Holy.
Blue, my princess.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Expel this intruder.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Gifted Gab.
Kiss Marcia!
Slap in the face and run away.
I can use my reaction to.
I have Kempo.
But you cast a spell, you skillfully reshape the memories of listeners in your immediate area. Each creature of your choice, anything that you said in the last it forgets everything you said in the last 6 seconds. The creatures that remember you actually saying the words that you speak as a verbal component of the spell.
Hold on, what was the spell?
Gift of Gab.
That's
Pardon,
is that in one of
Sounds
the
like a
weird
complicated spell, so
adventure?
what's
No, what's it called? There's one of the old books.
When you cast a spell, you skillfully reshape
This spell.
the memories of the listeners in your immediate area.
From acquisition.
So, each creature of your choice forgets everything you said within the last 6 seconds. Those creatures then remember that you actually said the words you speak as the verbal component of the spell.
Okay, what's our saving roll as well?
There's no save.
What?
It just
It has to be a
happens.
saving
It just happens. There's no
That's
save.
fucking so
So you have to have 2 gold coins, which the spell
Yep.
consumes for 1.
That's where I think.
And it's just a verbal
When you
component.
successfully when you cast a spell, you successfully reshape of the listened in your immediate area so that each creature of your choice within 5 feet of you, 5 feet of you
ultimate
really
get
would
out of jail
only
free.
be actually nobody, because nobody's within 5 feet of you at the moment.
Oh,
So as you
back down
attempt,
No,
to move
because it's your
forward.
reaction to do so.
Yeah.
I said blue.
it's a
It
reaction.
is a reaction. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
But the
wild,
words
though. That
don't.
sounds crazy.
The fact that there's no save is what's wild about it, and
wild.
there isn't. But nobody.
And they
Is,
have to be
5 feet.
right next
they have to
to
be
you.
right
That's-
in. It's
that's
almost like you
the
whisper it,
balance
but
of it.
Conversation.
Right.
they. What did you say again?
Gold like the color of your hair.
Right. It's like, what's wrong? So that's your reaction. So it's still Demafi's turn. Whoopsies. Keep pushing the wrong button there. Yeah, she is. She's gonna try and grapple you
Do it.
and like lunge at you.
Wrestle.
Rest.
Time to wrestle.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna try and grapple you. You can either do athletics or acrobatics.
Sure.
She goes in for like a diving tackle.
She goes, I guess we're going to the pipes again. I'm gonna get
That is
Still fresh.
2 months ago.
22 or 23.
Okay, as you like see her kind of rear back, you take a sidestep as she kind of like goes to reach for you. She misses.
Ta-da.
At this point, the guards reach the top of the stairs. You teach 2 more guards, Avondalian guards. One of them crossbow drawn already.
I'm going.
Kind of like, huh?
I'm gonna throw darkness onto the.
He has no idea what she's doing.
I'm gonna throw darkness onto the stairs. So it's just.
That's not quite your turn yet.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought it was coming to me.
No, you're fighting more things now.
Okay.
So the guards have made it up to the top of the stairs, but they can't discern who the hell is who, so he's kind of like, what the hell's going on? There's 2 of you, Demafi! And then it goes to Princess Marcia, who is going to cast Hold Person on you.
You're never.
Stop right there, intruder! Assassin! Wisdom saving
Happily
throw.
taking over the castle.
Not an assassin.
Single-handedly.
No. 10.
And true wisdom, passion.
Shittiest roll of them all.
Shays roll them all.
And she kind of like feels the spell take hold, and your body kind of like seizes and freezes. She's like, arrest this intruder! It's your turn though. Next, which means I believe you can make a saving throw at the end of your turn.
Ooh.
To the
Please.
end of your turn though.
Flash of genius from 3 miles away.
Nope.
Oh no. Oh no.
There's just no winning and
Spell
knows
keeps-
when you roll a
The
wisdom.
luck
Spell
was
holds.
gonna run out.
As Demafi
Boy.
grapples you, you automatically fail.
Mhm.
The guards come over, slap manacles on you. You're still frozen.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Marcia's turn. Just gonna walk over to you. And just poke your face. Investigation 19. One sec, actually. What's the? I think it's a passive.
To deduce.
So the finally rolled high enough where it actually matters.
I think it's against deception.
It's a. I think I think you're right. It's just against the spell save DC. But let me just double check. Yeah, against your spell save DC. So 19 probably does.
Yes.
No shit.
Okay. As she kind of like reaches for the face, she's kind of like, horns? The devil?
Nice.
Yes, I am the devil.
Who sent you, devil? Oh, great. I believe she is frozen. Or he is frozen. It's the end of that round again, so you can make another save, but you are manacled at the moment.
Yep. Oh, that's an 18.
Okay, so the spell does break for finally. As you kind of like shake free of it.
Well, that's not how I planned this going.
Speak!
Nice. Yeah, really. Let's go.
Who are you? Drop this disguise immediately, or I will remove your head from your shoulders.
I'm gonna drop it, but I'm not going. I'm gonna drop it to look like Gravio.
Bruh.
So you. She kind of pokes your face again.
Ow! You're the one looking for me.
That's a 16 against your spell save DC.
Supposed to.
Mine's only 16.
Or your spell DC, sorry.
It's 60.
Okay, so she. This is still not your true form, creature! The 9 hells.
You're the one looking for. You're
my
the one.
princess. Cannot let this creature speak.
You were the one looking for me. I only just came to talk.
I was not looking for devils.
If you allow me 1 second.
It's a moment later, you hear this kind of like another individual coming upstairs, like a third guard. It's kind of like, what's going on? Get the count. Wake him up. Bring him up. We have an intruder.
I'm gonna look her right in the eye, and I'm gonna summon Whisper's Edge.
Are you unmanacled?
No. But it'll be in your hand. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't sure if his arms were behind
going
him or if they were in
Danavi's still holding you, and then you are handcuffed as well, but like you can bring it into your hand.
Yeah.
As it kind of like, it's kind of like, it's armed!
You were looking for me. Just look at the goddamn what I'm holding out.
You have that. She tries to reach for it, and tries to grab it.
Like I said, you were looking for me.
You have this like voice in your head. It's like, she cannot.
And I pop it back away.
And she reaches for it, kind of like, give me the sword, creature, and then we will return you to the 9 hells from whence you came.
What part of you were looking for me? I am the goddamn sword.
What? Princess.
It's clearly lost.
Yeah, roll me a persuasion check.
Not clearly crazy.
Really crazy. You must not trust a word he says.
21.
God damn, you're fucking.
He is the sword.
Yes,
He is at our disposal.
Good point.
It's whatever it is.
Makes a good point. He's a sword.
Goodbye.
I heard you were looking for me, and I came to speak with you.
Put the shovel down, boy.
She's kind of like, well, give it. If you are the sword, then you can give it.
Doesn't work like that.
How does it work then? Speak!
Like I said, when you found me on the ship, I was inert. I am not inert. I know, but I found that you were looking for me.
Such a powerful
You
item
had-
should be in the hands of the royals.
You had your chance when you looked at me in that cabin.
And now, why have you come?
To speak with you while you were looking for me.
Then speak.
Maybe a little more hospitable?
We are being as hospitable as we are going to be. If you're not going to cooperate,
I'm fully willing to cooperate. Can I at least stand?
hoists you up onto your feet.
Better.
I've got you.
Now,
Just standing there like in a nightie with his rapier pointed towards you. Her hair is kind of like down and out of its braids.
Yeah.
Like very slender body. This tiny half elf.
What, a half sister?
She's quite striking, actually. Sharp, high cheekbones, slender face, pointed chin,
So I think
big eyes.
upon awakening and getting the lay of the land, I think we both know why you wanted my power.
Any advantage for the nation
No.
is to be in the hands of the royals. This
I
is the
think-
decree.
I think you're lying to me.
I have nothing to gain from lying to a devil.
But what about that bounty that's on your head?
Bounty.
Oh, that is one of the worst kept secrets I just came here. There's an assassin bounty on your head.
How do you know of this? Are you here to kill me?
No, I am here to possibly offer my services and talk and see if what I thought might be true when I looked at you in that ship. I'm seeing a lot of weakness right now.
Careful with your next words, devil, or they will be your last. How are you helping me? By sneaking into my castle, disguising yourself as one of my personal knights, and attacking me in the night.
One, I did not attack anybody.
Timothy? You did not strike me.
Nor did I do anything to provoke other than take your axe, which you tried to hit me with. And I said I was only here to talk.
Show us your true form then, creature. If I'm to believe you, you must stop lying.
It's all I got, though. It's all I have.
So be it. And I dropped that.
I know him. Matthew says. Who? How? I met him in the bathhouse several weeks ago, I believe. He was very inquisitive. He traveled with a individual who claimed they were part of the royal family, Princess.
I am.
She never claimed to be a part of the royal family. She said, we both said that she was royal. Didn't assume that she was a part of the royal family.
What is her name?
I can't remember. Thralls all have the same names. I don't. Just like this form. Just some tiefling I found roaming around First Fire Port. He wanted this. He wanted the power. He took it, and then I took him.
Call me a deception check.
Did you enjoy rolling new stats for new characters so much? I wanted to play one.
It's a 22.
Very quickly. Of course it's a 20. It's always.
So this is not your true form then?
Well, my truth. This is who I am now.
How came you to this realm?
I was sealed away and docile until I was stolen and placed on that ship, and then it was foggy, and then I remember seeing this tiefling, you, that captain, that more fog.
Captain. She lied.
You're just throwing us all under the bus.
What is the count? I'll go check. Another guard leaves down. There's like one guard holding one inside of you, Demafi holding the other, and the princess. And what are you here for? If you wish to help?
I was more or less wondering if the power you seeked from me was to save your own head, and what...
My head is firmly safe upon its shoulders at the moment, at very little risk of being decapitated. I cannot say the same for yours.
More of a figure of speech.
So then what, devil?
Karos.
What is this?
My name. Use my name.
Keros?
Keros.
Well, Keros? What is your offer? What do you wish to speak of?
I just wanted to have a pleasant conversation.
This is not how pleasant conversations go.
Hmm?
Sneaking into the castle disguised as my
I
personal
couldn't
guards.
just walk up to the gate and ask. Could I?
Did you try?
No.
Then we'll never know that.
No. But I come bringing some good tidings.
Speak.
My bag of perfect.
Do you
Prince
know?
says he is a caster. If he speaks, he might cast a spell.
Do you know
Quiet the Maffy.
an Ego Metzelvo?
What of him?
I know where he's going.
Do you?
Yes.
Where?
Mainland.
Heading back?
Heading back to the Golden Council.
Why?
Scared the shit out of him for what I hear.
He is supposed to be under my imprisonment.
Oh, and how'd that go?
He escaped. Murdered one of my best.
Yes.
You have my condolences.
Do I? And you can take me to him?
I mean, not at this very moment.
He's going to first fight?
He was there when I left. So, I believe that ship is coming in today.
Roll me a deception check.
You have to burn this off.
21.
Throw him in the dungeon. Relieve him of everything on his person. Do not want anyone letting him out of their sight.
I don't have your bag. This bag.
Oh, good.
God.
I care about you.
If what he says is true, we will be able to find them.
Not my Gucci bag.
As a moment later, you hear the kind of like of guards and a gentleman in like large robes, kind of holding a big axe in one hand. See like salt peppered hair. Man of like 50s, thick torso. Princess, are you all right?
She's fine. I didn't do anything.
Who are you?
Keros Pendergast.
And I care why.
Well, you asked.
His name means nothing to me. He
What?
is a companion of the Igomat Selvo.
No, not even close.
But who are you?
If I was a companion, I wouldn't tell you exactly where he was, or is, or going.
The one that got away, man. Yes. We need to recover this individual for various reasons. I will... Count, I want you on this personally. Make for first fire immediately. Take your fastest horse and your best knights. You must stop the ship from leaving first fire. It is near the end of the month. It will be arriving shortly. This individual claims that he is bound for that ship and then the main lands. We cannot allow this, as you know. Right away, princess. Yes, immediately, Count. Go. Why are you still here? Right away.
Good
Your Majesty.
lad.
So you can go downstairs. Two guards kind of like, well? Oh. Go down with him. Demafi, take him to the dungeon. I want you to watch over him personally.
I'm sorry we couldn't have a better conversation. Or a long conversation. Just remember I tried.
Keep 2 eyes on him always. This one is tricky.
Mm.
Do it wrong.
And what will you be doing, madam? Thinking. Sheaths her sword. Holding her holster. Go.
Take me to my humble abode.
As you get yanked down the stairs, through the keep, eventually led all the way to the dungeon. You're gonna be trying anything?
As I'm walking, the second I see a window outside, I'm misty stepping outside the window and walking my wings.
Unamaz?
Are you in the echo?
I just go out of them.
It's a only verbal component.
I do believe that's accurate.
Demath.
It's only a verbal component.
I'm just gonna say, sorry, gotta run.
What? Fuck! So you go out a window.
Yeah.
You immediately start falling because you're on a higher level.
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Acrobatics.
Because you will fall faster than an action will allow you to transform, basically.
+6, so I'm 11.
Actually, bonus action, Misty Step, you could action and burst your wings out, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll allow.
Okay, and as
You're only outside of the castle at the moment, so like the way she would have had to have led you down, you would be most likely on this outside wall here, so you could like bamf to the edge, basically there, where like a guard is on the wall and kind of like, ah!
I'm just gonna look at the window as before and just kind of give a wave, and I'm gonna
Halt! He's gonna take one attempted shot at you with his crossbow.
I love those Avondale guards.
You're fine.
Useless.
It's getting away! See Demafi like kicking open the doors. You look behind and like running out onto the walls, and she kind of like just gonna give a perception check to see if she can find you. Roll me a stealth check. I mean, it's night, so I'm gonna say no disadvantage or anything like that. It's a little bit of darkness helping you out here.
18.
Flash pale moonlight.
It's gonna be close.
Yes.
It's her plus. 18. She kind of like, I do not see it! So you're flying in the air.
Yep.
You hear shouting, screaming. Eventually alarm bells kind of like ding 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 ding. Several guards skittering around. What do you want to do now?
I'm gonna
Flying in the air.
I'm flying kind of off in a different direction, and then I'm gonna make my way to where I know the Lehman's hut was.
Okay. Roll me another stealth check, I'll say.
17.
As you're flying, you'll get like brief auditory notes, I suppose. I don't know. Glimpses, rather, of shouting from below. And you see like torches skittering out of the gate. You hear the kind of like from far off horse hooves clattering around. When all of a sudden, oops, where did my do? I think it's only plus 3, 15. Does a 15 hit? You hear this bolt kind of whistle by you. Keep going.
Yeah.
You flying higher or lower? Or
I'm just gonna try.
Assuming you're about 100 feet.
I'm just gonna try to like dart around and get people to land in the Thickerley.
Okay, so you start continuing to fly. Flying at about the same pace these horses are kind of riding, so you hear the kind of like... Also misses. Another bolt flies by you as you're continuing to fly. We'll do at least one more stealth check. See if you can escape.
I think my stealth is +5. No, my stealth is a +6, so 20.
As you continue to fly, no more bolts coming through the sky. The sound of the horse hooves comes behind you to the point where you can no longer hear them as you are flying over the mountains, over the small hills, and eventually over Thickerley. Below is darkness, except for the tops of trees.
I'm gonna land and go towards where I met them earlier where I assume that they're still camping.
Okay, roll me a survival check.
Survival? I don't think I'm good at.
It was quite the escape.
Track. +1. 12.
Okay, you're like, this could be it.
Piece of rock.
You do not see a strange bubble, for one thing, nor do you see remnants or tracks of your companions. As you hear the kind of like whistling of the wooden carvings.
I'm gonna shift into just a peasant-looking person,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna lay down
Like on the path or in the forest?
in the forest.
Okay. You're laying there. How long?
I'm gonna try to sleep.
Okay. So as you're laying there, after probably 10, 20 minutes or so, you hear the like... These horses ride by on the path nearby. Continue to lay there.
Yep. I'm gonna try to go to sleep and wait until morning.
It's going to be a rough sleep for sure. Just laying in the woods.
We set up camp in Elven Ruins. This isn't that bad.
It's not that bad.
I think we had
See the trees kind of swaying above you. See critters come around you every now and then, kind of like bother you a little bit. Yeah.
Why are you puked on?
Yeah, he's good.
He's chilling in his hand.
I cleaned him.
Yeah, Preston did too.
God, you stink. It's like puke. Eventually, sleep does find you. You begin to drift off. And that's where we'll take a break. So, as we come back from break,
Everything's on.
Kushagra, Vignar, as you have easily went to bed earlier than everyone else,
Sorry.
as you feel the warmth of sunlight warming the corridor from within, because there are no actual windows in here, and you get the sense that daylight has encroached and the morning has come. You wake up naturally, one by one, well rested,
Full rest.
full long rest, yeah.
Well, it looks like Barrett's
No more
stayed
debuff.
up.
So now you're ready for that fight, eh?
Finally off your minuses. Hey.
Looks like Barrett stayed out all night again.
Not surprised.
Probably got into all sorts of trouble.
Maybe that Jimmy.
Maybe Jimmy. I did see him talking to him. Should we wait for him or should we head out? He's our point of contact with the others. What do you think?
Wait for a bit.
Let's go get some breakfast.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head downstairs. Smell of a little bit of stale beer hangs in the air a bit from the other night, but not crazy. I mean, the building still stinks a little bit, but it's cleaned up. There's no one actually currently behind the bar at the moment, but you do hear kind of like the tossing of pots and pans coming from the kitchen beyond as you guys kind of like make your way down. The room is pretty empty.
Take a table.
Moment by he hooks out kind of like, oh, good morning, breakfast, can I get you something to drink this morning?
Just breakfast for me, please.
Doing eggs this morning, is everybody good with that? Eggs and oats?
Always.
Just egg.
Just egg.
Okay. I was gonna fry up a whole bunch, but since you're the first ones up, is there any way you'd like them specifically?
Wherever you prefer them is fine.
Big old fried batch it is. Sure.
Before you go, you didn't happen to see our friend.
What does he look like?
The Horn Devil. I saw you talking with him.
Yes. Oh. No. He never came to see me. I didn't see him come in last night. I waited. Until I could wait no more.
Really disappointed, right?
Well, thank you.
It's not just us.
Anyway, I'll get it
The worst
started.
thing I
Maybe a couple of cups of water, something to wash it down. Beautiful. So I believe it'll be just a couple bucks for breakfast. Nothing crazy. 5 copper each.
I got this one.
Oh, thank you.
A silver will cover it. So as you guys get your breakfast sorted, is there anything you guys want to be starting your day with, or are you just waiting to be contacted?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any plan other than waiting for Barrett. So,
Okay.
I guess we'll wait a bit, and then eventually we're gonna have to start looking for him.
So as you finish breakfast, hour, 2 hours, you hear the kind of like gong 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 gong, second bell, 9 a.m. or so.
Be asking around the other patrons, like people coming
There's
down.
a few people, yeah, mingling around, having their breakfast, kind of cleaning up. Like,
You didn't happen to see the horned devil that you were traveling with yesterday, did you? I forget the name that he was using. So.
Barrett.
How would we know?
Yeah, but you always give out like how we do it and like all these other names.
Caros?
Caros, like you got so many names.
anyway, you ask a few different people before you get an answer from like a short, like even for a dwarf, short dwarf. It's kind of like putting on a little cap, like rolling up his sleeves a little bit, kind of getting ready for the day. Oh yeah, saw some by that description. Walk into the water late at night, into the reeds, and never saw him come back out.
Oh, no.
Thank you. You better go check this out.
Yeah.
Now I'm late. See you to it.
Check out the lake.
Okay, so you guys go walk. You're looking for footprints? Alright, let's say a survival check for either of you, or one can roll with advantage. Either or.
+4. 20, baby. 24.
Let's go.
First roll of the night?
Find feathers from his wings. Wait, no.
Or so many footprints, maybe I don't think we're going to find
Scale?
Scale.
As you do, you go towards the edge. You do see some familiar shaped boots, certain imprint you recognize as Barrett. Vignar. See it walk like along the shoreline before dipping down towards like some thick, heavy reeds. Disappears into the water.
Under water. Maybe he's under.
Well, I'll have to hope that he isn't, because it'll be very hard to find him if he's at the bottom of this lake.
Yeah.
You know all too well how deep this lake is.
Deep.
You want to take a quick swim and look around?
I guess so. If I have to. Stupid tiefling. Getting lost in the water.
You wading in?
Yeah.
Where you kind of like swim down? How deep are you swimming?
Like just 10 feet. Just like gonna do like a little.
Loop around?
Yeah.
Roll me a perception
Say he
check.
checked.
Sanity check? Is that
Just, no, just to say that he checked.
Oh yeah, just to say I look for you
Oh,
everywhere.
God, check behind you.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Where were you?
You see no signs of Barrett. You do see some, like, a little bit deeper down, like, large kind of school of rather big fish kind of, like, swimming around. Swim for maybe 5 minutes or so before you come back to the surface.
Go back. Pop up wherever I showed up and just swim back to Kushagra. Any luck?
Oh, just fish.
Shit. I don't know. What do you think we should do? Should we try? We don't even know where the rest of them are. Could be anywhere.
Well, let's go get supplies.
I guess
At least we can do that.
They're probably gonna come looking for us at the 4 lads, though, right?
Probably.
Let's leave a note just in case they arrive there.
Okay.
I'm gonna write a little letter just saying like, we can't find Barrett. Like we're out getting supplies and we'll be back this evening. And then I'll leave it with Jimmy, I guess, and say we're supposed to be meeting someone today. If they come looking for us, it would be a gnome and an elf, a couple elves.
Elves, okay. Sure.
Please give them this letter if we're not back before they arrive.
Okay. Is there a name you'd like to leave or anything like that?
They know who I am.
All right, Mr. Mysterious.
Keep your secret.
Well, you boys have a good day.
You as well, Jimmy. See you later.
Yeah. Of course.
Silly thought.
All right, where to first?
I don't know.
Let's walk outside, look up. It's a relatively nice day out again. Warm, sunny.
Really just the simple sorts, right?
That would be, yeah, your general store, basically.
Okay, let's head over. Cool. I know where it is. I've been there before.
So yeah, you go out and, like, again, the day has already begun, so it's getting towards, second, third bell, roughly, somewhere in between that. So yeah, mostly, regular. There's a fairly wide range of goods, but the more expensive products are kept inside and of more limited quality than everything else. So what are you guys looking for?
What do you think we'll need to survive out in the wilderness?
Well, I need everything.
Oh, right.
I need sleep, roll,
Sleep roll.
roll, rope, other stuff.
I have a tent already. I have 3 lengths of rope.
Okay.
These are all in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
We have all of our belongings on us, including the bag of holding. I don't think we'll leave anything.
Yeah, because it was left
I
on
would
one of
imagine
your guys'
not.
bed.
Yeah, so we're gonna have all of our stuff
Okay.
just in case.
So you want a bedroll?
So yeah.
Okay. What else?
I have fishing tackle already. I have a climber's kit. I have a grappling hook. I have a hunting trap. I have a mess kit, a crowbar, hooded lantern. What else do you think we'll need?
Hammer.
Read out what's in here.
Hammer?
That's all in the bag of holding.
Oh, great, okay.
That's my list of things that I have in there. So I think I told you most of them.
Yep, I have all that stuff. There's obviously more in there, but yeah. Oh, there's none of this stuff.
My rapier's in the bag holding that too.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oil.
Oil?
Oil?
How much oil?
Probably like 3 vials.
3
Is
vials?
it flasks or vials?
Yeah, they're little flasks.
Well, I mean, I have this, which can provide oil, so we don't really need to buy oil.
Okay.
Maybe just flasks, and then I can pour them into the flasks every day.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
How many flasks?
Lots.
They're like 2 copper each.
Yeah, but I'm game. I'll get 5 flasks.
Okay. Wait, 2, 5, so 10 copper.
It's very specific.
A dime.
acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, liquid, water, and wine.
Oh,
Fermented
Fermented
milk.
milk.
We haven't allowed that because
It's good fun.
that's like a what? Fortified.
maybe some vials as well.
Vials, sure.
First one.
Gold each.
Five of those.
Okay.
We need clothes.
I mean, yeah, there's lizardmen in the town, so there's lizardmen garments
fucking
that would
rock
fit
dick
your
swinging
body.
around all
You're looking for
I'm
at
into
this
it.
store, you would only
Ready-made
find
clothes.
common clothes that would suit your size and such.
Come on.
So a set of common clothes will set you back 5 silver.
All right.
So 50,
Yeah, like the
50 cents.
basketball,
Oh, backpack.
Backpack.
Are carrying all this stuff.
It's 2 gold for that.
So all my
Any
work, my earthly
other
belongings.
any other random things?
This is my
That really
stuff.
covers what I need.
Yeah, let me just check out the list.
I'm trying to remember what I had asked.
Do you want it?
Just wanted more room.
You got it here.
What we're gonna get into.
What are those crazy kids gonna get into this week?
You got weapons in here.
Yeah.
3 scimitars,
Yeah.
scimitars,
Skis?
2 short
Hey,
swords.
you want to steal the short swords from the...
I really wanted to inspect them. Sue me.
I will. Donny
That
and I
was
will see you together.
Take this course.
Come on. You're saying if you had the chance to
Oh.
take Leonardo's
If you
katana,
had the chance to change your fate.
would you?
I'll represent you.
You're gonna turn a yellow.
I got my fart lawyer and my poop attorney right here.
Yeah.
Attorney?
Barrett attorney at law sounds very dangerous.
Barrett attorney and
It's like JoJo.
It was you who did it. I'm defending you. Oh, I guess I did. Great persuasion.
Fun arguments? Persuasion check. Oh, that's a 30.
Could use either a bullseye or a hooded lantern.
There's definitely a lantern. Let's check about the bullseye. Negative on those. Not in stock today, but I do have a nice hooded lantern.
I'll take.
5 gold. So your total right now is 14 gold, 6 silver, guys.
Okay. I already paid for the vials and the flasks. That was
It's 5 gold.
5 gold and 1 silver.
So 9 half.
Do you have
9
a-
gold, 5 silver.
Would you happen to have a signal whistle?
You'll learn this one.
How many would you like? I have exactly 2.
I will take 2.
Okay. So yeah, you're just paying straight up for those right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It takes 2 to chew.
So yeah, I think you're at 9 golds, 5 silvers. Your total expenses at the moment.
I'm gonna give one of them to Vignar.
It's a nat 20.
Bless her soul.
Okay.
She's
That's
awesome.
That's a mom.
That's all you need?
Fucking weird kids.
So as you guys are like going over your last couple of payments and kind of Buddy's giving you a bit of change if you need it, kind of like, yeah, it's a pleasure doing business with you. You hear this kind of like, excuse me there, large lizard creature and tabaxi. Guys, are you turning around?
Yes.
You see a group of 4 guards standing around you. Well, we're on the lookout for Grey Tabaxi and a lizard man of fitting your size and stature. Mind if we have a look at you?
Sure.
What are your names there, individuals?
Ignore.
Eeks.
Deception check.
Persuasion?
I mean,
That's just true. Johnny, bro.
Yeah.
We are big.
Just a thing, but definitely
drop the
deception
wee
check.
shit for a minute. Cool it on the wee shit for like 5 minutes.
Not 20.
Get fucked, guards.
Oh, that's not putting the names there. Well, he said it's supposed to be a Grey Tabaxi, large lizard man.
What else did they tell you about these individuals?
Oh, well, if you've seen any, this individual, his name, either Chicago or Kushagra, Great Tabaxi, missing teeth. Have you got your teeth? He's got his teeth.
Got his teeth.
Let's see, the large lizard man, big sword. He does have a big sword. I've never seen one bigger than that. You got both of your eyes?
Sure do.
I'm supposed to only have one eye. Or maybe we should just take him in anyways. No, it says iron eye. What if it's just an eye patch? Everything else about it makes sense, right? Maybe we should take him in?
If I may. We were just purchasing some things in town and we're going to be on our way. You can ask this shopkeeper right here. Does it make sense that if we were wanted, we'd come back and shop out in the open like there was nothing wrong? Doesn't seem to make sense
The
to
shop
me.
keeps kind of like... roll me persuasion check.
Yep.
I don't know who these brave guards think they are, just taking in this lizard fella.
Oh no.
Yeah.
With the biggest sword he's ever seen.
Anyway?
Well, the lizard folk here seem fairly docile, so they gotta come correct or get corrected.
This is true. 12.
Well, you're making a few good points here, but we're just trying to be thorough with our search here. I understand. Do you mind if we take your friend here for a bit of questioning?
Where are we going?
Into the keep? Possibly into the inner keep, most likely. We're going to have to disarm you, of course. There's no chance we're going to allow you in there with all these very large weapons. Sir?
It doesn't sound like he'd like to do that. Is there any way you can come back with a written letter from the count or any of the authority in the castle? We're staying in nearby.
Say, either you can roll me either a persuasion or intimidation check.
How's your intimidation?
Better than his persuasion.
They're both
You can use your
charisma.
strength,
Can
yeah.
you use your strength?
You can.
You can use your strength to intimidate.
These are the hot guards
Well,
today.
unless the DM, obviously. But
Well,
you
these
can
particular
typically
ones.
use your strength.
Oh, I did not know that.
For
For
using
intimidation.
strength, it's
If you-
what, +4? For intimidation?
The charisma.
Charisma?
Alright.
It's not strength
Seven.
based.
Alright,
Sorry.
It's nothing. +1.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
You can do the thing.
Say 20.
Oh, yes.
That makes sense to me. Where exactly are you staying?
The Lizard Lips Inn.
Geeks and Vignar. Lizard Lips?
Yeah, you'll have to come back before this evening because we're going to be heading out later tonight.
Oh, it won't take long. Do you want to roll me a deception check as well? Because that's not where you're staying.
I know that.
It could be tonight.
We'll see if they are. They do.
Can be foresight.
It's fucking 0. I don't know why I keep looking. I'm like, what is my plus? No.
Yeah, I'm using my side eye. That's going to be 22.
Sheesh.
What was it without?
18. Oh no, 16.
Okay, it's actually fine without. He loved that roll a bit. So he's kind of like, all right, Lizard Lips it is. Particular room number?
3.
Very good, 3. All right, if you guys go do us a favor and make yourselves to that location within the next hour or two, we'll meet you there, and we'll make the exchange.
All right, I'll see you later then. Good day.
Extremely law-abiding citizen to go.
All right, so the 4 guards turn around and start walking away, heading towards the main gate.
I didn't know you could do that.
You've been asking for horses.
Alright, well... Did we leave anything back at the Four Lads?
The shop keeps kind of like...
Just no.
Goes away and starts doing something.
Oh, the shopkeep.
You didn't leave anything, really? Let's get out of Dodge. Stop by the stables. I see there's a horse for sale.
Okay, so you kind of double back a little bit.
Yeah.
This is where
For what?
this is where I bought Argo, wasn't it?
No.
There are
No, that
horses
was
for sale. What are you looking for? Riding horse? What are you looking for today? Riding horse? Draft?
Drift.
Actually, I don't have any riding horses at the moment. I'm sorry, I lied.
I guess I'm looking for a draft horse then.
Alright, well, this one here is a fine steed. 100 gold apiece. Looking to set it up with a saddle, pack? What are you looking for?
Yes, I'll need a saddle and a pack.
Alright.
Can I take a look at the animal first?
By all means.
Are there more than one, or is it just the one that's for sale?
I'll say there is...
Stable. Horses.
It's about 10 horses.
10. Oh, yeah. What are the age of these horses?
Well, let's see.
I have no nothing.
This one's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. God only knows.
It's hard.
And 3.
Alright. And they've all been broken already?
Oh, these are all draft trained, so I wouldn't recommend trying to ride them, but you can take your chances if you like. Might be a bit more than they're used to.
I don't ride.
I wouldn't recommend it.
I was looking for something that I could ride. I didn't know you couldn't ride draft horses. They only
Well,
pull stuff, right?
You can try, they're just not trained to host a ride. It might act up a bit.
I'm not particularly suited for training animals. No, I'm not. I think we'll go by foot.
To yourselves.
Do you know anywhere else that sells riding horses?
Well, you could try the royal stables, but typically those are reserved for the knights.
I am no knight, so...
You heard a few thundering up the other night?
There was a bell ringing, yes. What was that all about?
Some kind of, I don't know, disturbance in the keep?
Kind of disturbance. Did you
I
hear any
couldn't tell. It
rumors?
woke me up, though, so I ran to the window. Peek-a-dook, you know. And I see a group of knights. Looked like, might have been the Count at the lead, storming out of town. Riding fast.
We better...
Like this.
We better be off. Thank you for the tea, as it were.
August.
Let's go,
Yeah.
Of course, new tabaxis, strange customs, yeah. Any tea time.
It's always tea time.
Yeah, right. It's also Hef Day.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yes, the days.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, this is a good opportunity, I suppose.
Ah.
It's more. See, as you guys are kind of starting to head your way out town, assumedly. Okay. So walking back through the streets, Kushagra, your thought is interrupted for a moment. A voice comes through in your head. Kushagra!
Oh, no.
We have arrived. We're in First Fire. You're not here. You're supposed to be at the Faded Breast, I'm assuming? I think that's close, if not
I wasn't
over.
counting. Sorry.
I gave up because I started looking at something. That's all you get, though.
What's our plan to go back to First Fire after this?
I wanted,
You wanted to?
and I made that note.
Yeah, okay.
I think we have to kind of go
We don't know
We don't
anything
have
yet.
to go back.
I guess it's like, oh, it's Bree, by the way.
I know your voice. Oh, I'm not saying that. I only have 25 words.
Go along the beach.
I'm headed back to First Fire. Had some business elsewhere. This was one word.
11. Oh. Yes, then 10. My bad. Yeah. I was going syllables for a second.
Yeah. Lay low. Don't trust the nation.
Probably worth her doing another spell to spawn back, actually. Oh, obviously, we don't trust the nation. Come on, brother. Have you taken care of the princess yet? Lex is asking.
Of course, always the mission of Lex.
What?
No, I'm not saying that. No, things went awry. I'll explain when I get there.
Give me one more, I think.
Shit. Whoa.
Lex also wants to know how the guild is coming. Is there a place you have in mind in this shit town, or...
You can do this.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Head to the King's Guild and tell them that Kushagra sent you.
Oh, we were doing this.
I don't think she's going to send anything back after that.
I guess I should give...
Three spell slots.
I'm going to give something else to them. What's something that only, like, we would know? Yeah. Tell who we meet at the door that you're... Well... Tell them that you were told to speak with Rara and that you're a friend of Kushagra's. I know that's probably 25, but...
Close enough.
Cuts off at that important part.
Speak with...
No, you like said like no words at the beginning.
That's right.
You like 15.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay, so...
Shredder kind of like stops in his tracks for a moment and just like is talking.
Keep on walking for like maybe 15 feet.
You see him just talking to no one.
Walk back.
Okay.
It was, my siblings have arrived. The ship is pulled into First Fire.
Okay. What that mean?
They're going to be staying at the King's Guild. I sent them there until we can arrive.
How many?
I think there's 4 of them.
Cozy.
You'll like at least one of them.
Good.
Some of them can be a little much sometimes.
Not good.
Think like Barrett, but also like Lucian.
Horrible combination. The worst of both of us.
Anyway,
Would you mind if they disappeared?
I trust them. I would very much like them to stick around.
For now.
But we need to find the others. We right now have no real means of doing that. Also, from what we heard earlier, it sounds like the Count rode out of town very quickly. There was a disturbance in the castle. Barrett is missing.
Probably.
Drawing some conclusions here, but we should be careful on the road.
Yes.
Heading back towards where the
Camp
we last saw them.
Okay. So you guys start to make your way back out. Okay. So, Lucian, TImdell, Davina, guys.
Oh yeah.
Eventually you hear kind of like the tinkering and noise
What time?
kind of wakes you up a little bit. Well, it's hard to tell because there's no actual sunlight down here.
Long rest.
You do complete your long rest, though, yes. Oh no, by the time you're actually waking up, it's just like 10 or so right now.
That's why I'm asking.
Nice.
I mean, you guys slept late, but you did fall asleep quite late, so it's like 10 or 11 o'clock, maybe, based on your mental alarm, like mental clock, sure. Before noon.
Just asking if I have a long rest.
You do get your long rests, yeah. So you can do your spells and infusions, things like that, if you like.
Perfect.
Sorry to wake you, all there. You hungry? I do got lots to eat around here. Well, not lots, but enough to share.
I was actually,
Hope you like fruit and vegetables, nuts.
actually, I can make us something.
All right. What do you mean,
mind?
make?
I just want to try something.
Hey, by all means.
So,
I'll take a free meal.
So I'm going to create food and water.
Okay.
I'm going to create this yeast-like dough. Roll it out.
Yeah, what the heck is going on here?
Do you mind if I grab some of your vegetables?
Sure. Help yourselves. She starts
Tomatoes.
opening up like pots, like
I grab
little clay
some
pots.
tomatoes and I just start like mashing them. And spreading
You can create the tomatoes.
Oh, I know. My God.
Smash. Prestidigitation, add a little bit of salt. So, this is a new creation I've been thinking of, but it's made from goat's milk.
Oh.
Jeez.
And then cook it.
45 pounds, like you have so much dough and stuff, like pile of shit. Well, what do you cook it? What do you mean? I don't have an oven or anything in here. I just eat the food out of the ground and off the trees and things like that.
I can help with that.
Okay.
Firebolt on like a stick.
Okay.
Underneath.
Yeah, that's it. That's interesting.
It's. Oh, I just
It
did.
smells good.
Is it working? What is going on over here? I see it's. Look at the dough. Or dough.
Dodo?
I think I just made that
I
up.
like that. I like that. Yeah.
It just looks like it's something that should be called dough.
Bread
I
dough.
know. Yeah.
You should try it.
You know what? Yeah, I've never made this before, but
It looks kind of hot.
I think I want to call it pizza.
Oh
Pizza.
my God.
Pizza.
Pizza. Yes, pizza. I like that.
That is smelling real nice.
And then I take out
Is it
a
that?
short sword and I cut it.
Little Caesar.
Why'd you cut it like
They're
that?
gladiators.
That doesn't make any damn sense.
So we can all share it.
Oh,
Circle.
I see.
Triangles.
Let me grab a little triangle.
Fascinating. Mathematical.
Did you poison Donny, Davina?
How is it? I
Like a
didn't need to
single
if I
tear.
It's like it was meant to be.
Yeah.
did. Is it good?
Davina, this is divine.
Well, obviously.
You're gonna have to make this a lot more.
Well, there's 45 pounds of it.
Yeah, leave it here.
Hey.
Are you guys gonna eat that?
Yes.
Yeah?
We should make another one right now. So it's ready by the time I'm done. Yeah, move aside. Let me get in there. How'd you do that again? Let me see. Starts rolling the dough with you.
And then I use the regular punishment.
So you guys enjoy a morning pizza.
That's dope.
No dough.
So over
It's
breakfast.
dope.
So that takes a little while for you guys to do that, of course.
But as we're eating, obviously.
I didn't hear from Barrett at all throughout the night. Should I contact him?
Might be worthwhile. See where he's at. He's missing out on this delicious bazaar.
Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? I think I burnt the roof of my mouth, though.
Barrett.
I take this recipe.
I'm not sure where you are, but we're not where we were. So we're gonna have to come find you.
Yeah, over your head is like this ringing noise, Tim's voice kind of coming through over. You're like, oh, did I even sleep? Roll me a Constitution saving throw. We'll see.
Like picking the cheese
Sounds
off.
chewing through the sending.
Exactly. It's like in his ear.
Yeah.
I didn't beat that.
What are you doing?
14.
Okay, so you do not take a point of exhaustion. You do complete your long rest. You managed to fall asleep in the woods despite the fact that it's very uncomfortable.
Tim?
Still laying on your back.
Yes, that's me.
You gonna finish?
I'm where
Yeah.
I'm where you guys were.
Oh, you're not.
So he like grabs that.
I think I drank a little too much last night.
Yeah.
And I wandered back, I guess. I forgot to actually get a room because Kushagra and Vignarxakar only got a room for themselves. I kept drinking, and then next thing I knew, I'm here.
Well, that checks out.
Checks out, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He got too drunk last night and ended up sleeping where Lehman's used to be.
Of course you do.
Classic Barrett. Boom.
What else is new?
What's that doing? Boom.
We're gonna have to come find you. So,
You want to get Davina to send Kushagra a message just because I'm not that there's no point in me going back.
Davina, do you have sending?
I do. I prepared it.
You're lucky.
And I always.
Just I had a hunch.
He says you might have to send Kushagra a message because they have no way of reaching him, obviously, since he didn't stay with them.
Where are you guys at?
It's a secret.
Damn right.
We're in a safe spot. Told him that. Or actually, I wouldn't know. Disregard.
I'd argue it might be the safest on all the hot.
I'm staying here forever.
This is my life.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Can I have the bag of holding then?
Absolutely not.
But you're staying here forever.
Where do you have my bag of holding?
Kushagra has it. Or Vignar has it. One of the two.
So you don't know where it is.
I left it in their room with Whisper guarding the treasure.
You should send Kushagra a message. To tell him to meet us outside of Castle Avondale, I guess?
Yeah, what are you doing with that rock? I'm just curious.
Are we going into Castle Avondale?
Can I try?
Yeah. There's someone on the other end of that.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, that's interesting. Hello, rock.
It's
Yes, this is the rock.
It's a tiefling.
Hello, tiefling.
His name is Barrett.
Hi, Barrett.
You may want to introduce yourself.
Oh, this is Donny talking.
Okay, I have more questions.
We're eating something your friend Davina made. It's called Huzzah. It's damn good.
You should tell him who you are, Donny.
Oh, yeah, I'm a Donatella. I live in these Thickerley woods. They're mine. So, don't mess with any of my creatures, all right? Here you go. Yeah,
She's a turtle.
that's fine.
We met the turtle at the Thickerley Woods.
It's a bit weird.
Oh, okay.
And she's really fucking cool.
Yeah, I would. All right, take it.
What's he saying? Where is he?
He's where Lehman's was.
Just fucking around.
I guess he slept there.
Okay.
So we sent a message to Kushagra telling them to meet us. Where exactly are we, Donny? In relation to the rest of the world.
Well, we're in the Thickerley woods.
Yeah, how far into the woods are we? How long will it take us to travel to the...
2 hours. I mean, at my pace.
Well, should we meet Barrett first and then?
We're pretty deep into these.
It's going to take us a few hours.
I mean, they can look for the tall tree in the center, but that's not that good of a description, admittedly.
I was going to say, I don't think it makes sense for them to come in here.
No.
We might not make it here if I've done my job correctly.
Exactly, also that. So we'll tell him to meet us outside. Right?
So I can walk you guys back out. It's no trouble.
It's just the time.
Tell him to stay where he is. And I'll send Kushagra to tell a message.
You want to meet them on the road?
Yeah. Where
Works
the
for
hut
me.
was?
They don't know where the hut was.
Right.
So on the road.
We'll meet them on the road.
Tell them to keep walking until they meet us.
Precisely.
We don't know where they'll walk.
Where you guys
We
heading?
know that they will walk out of the town.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What? What?
Where are you guys heading? After this.
Well, I know where I want to go, but I don't know if that's where we're going. I don't know where we're going.
Well, I suppose that's a way of it.
You have to journey east.
You want to come?
Oh no. This is my home. But
I figured.
if you're heading east, the only way I know across is only certain times of the day when the tide's low.
How so? Where?
It's a bit of a ways from here, but scale down the cliff, and if the tide's low, I can show you a bit of a way across. It's got to be quick, though. That's all.
We can be quick.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Donny, where can we tell everyone to meet us?
Oh, I don't know how to describe it.
Do your best.
All right. Well, the third mountain from the most south point tree. You're gonna head down the cliff, and there's a couple of big rocks. When the tide's low enough, you can kind of jump from rock to rock to make it across the river there. I got caught out a couple times, but I'm a good swimmer. But you can make it across. It beats going all the way to the mountains.
So can we tell them to just meet us on the road? Does that work, Donny?
Road.
Where are we going from here?
Oh, what direction would you call it? South?
So we're traveling through the woods.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to go through the woods regardless.
So alternative, going across King's Bridge.
I don't want to do that.
What do I?
That big bridge. Always lots of guards on there.
Dragons.
Yeah, easy pickings.
So where do we tell them to meet us? Donny says that there is a way to get across the arm without going across the bridge, but it will require us to travel through Thickerley.
Okay. I mean, I could probably find you guys easy, but I don't know how.
I don't know about that, buddy.
I mean, when you guys get to the beach.
Are we going to the beach?
There's a little beach yet.
But I don't know how
If the day's right.
Kushagra and Us will find it.
They'll
I
probably
can-
find it the same. Oh, you can.
I can go from above.
Well, then we'll have to meet them.
We have
Meet them
no
on the road.
other choice.
Journey back
I would
into the
send.
woods.
I would send something to them now. Then.
Okay. I'm going to cast Sending to Kushagra.
Oh, again.
Not the voice you're expecting.
I put it on silent.
Kushagra. It's Davina.
You're not supposed to say your name.
We need you to meet us on the road outside of Castle Avondale. Or Avondale.
Like 9 left.
Where you left us.
You 5.
5 left.
We'll explain later. Davina. She says it all in one word.
We've probably already.
You guys have been
about
walking
there.
for a little bit. Yeah. By the time
Walking
this
for a
message
while.
comes in, you're on the road. Maybe another hour. Not even like half an hour walk. I'd say rather.
Barrett's missing. Had to leave. Almost.
Almost is one.
I did syllables again. Yeah.
It's
Almost.
hard. I know.
To where we left.
It's only 10.
We need to go to First Fire.
What's your fate?
Wanted by the nation again.
Fuck.
Well, now I have to send another.
He's where the hut used to be.
Right, okay.
We
Right,
already
oh,
knew
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should all work out.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, yeah. Unless someone flies away and just into the castle.
Just turn into a
You
toad.
never know. You never know what's gonna happen.
No, but I mean, he taught like if they have stuff.
Oh, I can tell. Yeah, you tell.
And then tell him to wait for us.
Barrett.
And this.
Kushagra and Vignar are already on their way. They should be to you shortly, so just stay where you are until you meet up with them.
Aces.
Make the dish.
So Donny leads us to the road and then back again?
You want me to lead you to the road? No problem.
There's
Couple hours journey.
something about being wanted by the nation again.
That checks it.
Well,
Again?
I feel like we can never escape it. It's fine. This is alright. No, nothing new about that.
Just
Well, at least we're not
make
wanted.
sure they're not following.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
Maybe.
You don't know that. Oh, yes.
Can you lead us to the road and then back again?
Yeah, we can do that. It'll take most of the rest of the day to do that, but we can do it.
Well, make sure you eat this 45 pounds worth of pizza today because it won't last tomorrow.
Well, I'm gonna have to do that later, but yeah.
It's good for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You give me the
The
greatest
turtle
gifts.
starts like receiving next and they're like waddling.
All right, let's get going. I'll take a couple slices for the road. Are you ready?
Believe so.
All right, let's heat this damn stone.
Is it alright if we bring these books?
Yeah.
with us?
Can we have the books?
Which books?
These two.
Oh, those? I mean, they're kind of special, but I guess I've pretty much got what I need out of them. They're just sentimental is all. You're going to take good care of them?
Well, we're coming back to bring you this back. And I'll pull out the Donny.
We'll keep the books for now? We'll bring them
As if,
back when
collect to myself. I will take good
when
care
you
of
bring
them.
that back. Right, we'll do our thing.
The thing. Oh, damn.
Sure.
Onward and upward.
All right.
Not upward. Barrett does that.
Right.
All right, you guys can jump 15 feet, right? Leaps out of the hole. You good?
Let's see what I have.
Can I
Yeah,
see like a
right.
branch, like over top of the hole or something like that? Something there.
Custom.
Like the hole's only so big, so you could. Yeah, you're tiny actually.
Can I try?
You're too small.
Oh, the hole's big. Sorry. Yeah.
Now, yes.
Like it's big enough for a
Mandango
medium
thing.
creature to fit comfortably down.
Are there any,
If you were completely stretched
roots?
like that,
Are there any roots hanging down?
I
pretty
cast
clean.
Levitate on
Wait.
myself.
okay.
I'll bring a rope up with me.
Lovely.
Can you upcast levitate to include other people?
No, I kind of wish you could, but you
That would be
can't.
nice.
It would basically
Oh,
be
look
like
at him floating
fly.
on up. Look at you.
Do.
So you heave the rope down?
Yep.
Okay. You guys can
I will
climb out.
try and I'll hold
No-
on.
no
to
problem.
It also.
Alright.
Donnie's gonna hold it as well. So.
Yes.
All right,
Before
come
going
up,
on
up,
the
up,
rope,
up.
I'm just gonna like look back.
All right, now everybody, just look away while I close the door here. You know,
That's you. I'm saying goodbye.
I gotta take care of my my alarms as well. So just give me 2 minutes, all right?
All right, that was fine.
Have a look around, whatever. So I'm going around and just kind of like taking string,
Try and
reeling it back up.
take some notice of where we are for like any kind of markings. Or
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say roll me a survival check, both of you guys, or with advantage, one of the two.
What's your survival? Man?
Oh, it's only one.
How are we to find you again if we don't know where to look?
I'll take a guess.
That's
Yeah,
not
so you
really
can-
how I operate, but, you can try your best.
21.
I like to remain in the shadows if I can.
What about your
Take,
stuff?
you take good note.
Don't
you,
find me,
You
I'll
check
find
out
you.
this tree particularly, and like how much taller it is than the rest of the trees around, for one thing, and how like big and
I
gnarled
want
the
to know
roots
if I
are.
can because I saw outside of the fishbowl.
Yeah.
Like
There are some like noticeable features. With a 21, you guys will be able to at least know if you're in the
poison
right
apple.
area again. Where you are in the wilderness yourself,
That's okay.
somewhere in the middle, deep in
I can
it.
try to take note of the directions that we're taking as we walk towards
Okay.
the road.
No problem.
I can't remember if Archie is alive or if I cast him.
I believe Archie is dead.
Yeah, he got
I
killed
need
when he
by a
was. No, he got killed by vicious mockery.
Oh,
Oh, by
yeah,
the
he did
hag.
get poofed
By the
by the
hag, yeah.
mockery. Yeah. Right. Okay, cool.
Trolls.
Are you guys ready to head out? It's gonna be hot today, so.
No.
Deal with this.
See him pull out a little,
Grace.
or hers rather, pulls out like a little bandana. It's kind of stained purple and like worn at the edges. Straps it around her head. That'll do.
Just realized my dress is still torn to bits.
Pardon?
The dress is still torn to bits.
Oh, I can fix that for you.
Do you mind?
I'll take 5 seconds. Mend it all up for me.
Yeah,
you're good as new.
Cinderella.
Cute.
I even made it into a maternity dress for you.
It stretches. It has pockets.
Donnie's like, hi. That looks a lot like the thing I could do.
What do you do?
Well, I did the same thing, but I use this instead.
What?
It's just a different tool.
Oh.
It's like very crude looking. It's,
I use this.
handy, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Great.
I'm just pulling at the extra material,
No extra material.
Hey, that doesn't fit right, you know.
Stretch.
What? Do you get big?
It's not like you'll take
Yeah.
Yeah, elves do.
That's weird.
Wait, look.
That must be hard to deal with.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Maybe someday I'll make a good mother. Who knows? Ready to hit the road?
Yes.
It's a good thing, it's a good thing, it's a good thing.
All right, follow me close. Don't stray too far from this indirect path, all right?
I know. It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
So you guys start making your way towards the road. Meanwhile, Kushagra, Vignar, as you guys are coming up, roll me perception checks.
When they told me that Kushagra and Vignar are on their way, I'm gonna have whisper above, kind of keep an eye for them while I'm.
The two excited.
Roll me perception check for her as well.
19, 27.
Wow,
Yeah,
nice.
it's gonna be like me.
Feel. Wow.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for whisper.
Everyone's good.
Yeah, everyone is good. You guys are walking. You see Whisper flying above. You get a message from Whisper. I see Kushagra and Vignar walking down the road. Maybe about 10 minutes.
Leave them here.
She flies down in front of you guys.
Oh, it's Whisper.
Kushagra,
Hello,
Vignar.
There must be nearby.
Yes. Do you want to just follow
Lead the
me? Lovely. So it's like kind of swimming through the air as she flies, like very leisurely.
Now, maybe you can let us know what happened last night before we reach Barrett. He's gonna have some explaining.
Oh, I don't know if that's my place or not.
Good bird.
Well, I think you've told me everything I need to know. Barrett did something bad last night.
No, I wouldn't know.
Otherwise,
Keeps flying. This is all happening telepathically, actually. Eventually, you see her flying ahead. Vignar, Kushagra close behind on the path.
Welcome to where our friends used to be.
Where have you been?
Drunk in a gutter.
Yeah, that's right.
Deception.
Beat a 21. Absolutely.
22.
Absolutely.
Drunk and a gutter it is.
Sounds
right to me.
reasonable.
Yeah. So,
Well, considering that I didn't have a room, and I didn't take Jimmy up on his offer, I kind of started. I drank a little, started wandering around, and I guess I came back to where Tim and the rest were.
See?
That's what happened, right?
So the disturbance in the castle last night, you don't know
I
what
can't
happened
guarantee
there.
I didn't fly. The only thing I can think of.
I think you might have been spotted.
Shit.
There was a pack of guards led by the count himself out of town. And I heard a rumor that there was quite the disturbance inside the castle, not just above it.
Fuck, I didn't fly over it, did I?
My insight is all.
Oh my god.
did you just... What?
22.
Right after we had this whole no lying conversation?
That's a natural one.
Sweet insight.
All par for the course.
You're normally a lot better holding liquor.
Yeah, but I've been sleeping out in the wilderness for the last couple of days. I'm a little rusty.
Well, now I feel bad. Here I was thinking that you'd gone and done something to endanger the lives of all of us, and you were actually in danger the whole time yourself. I'm a terrible friend.
I wasn't in danger.
You shouldn't have jumped to conclusions like that and think you would do something like that.
I mean, there was no way for me to get a hold. I just woke up.
Barrett, I need to apologize. I'm sorry.
He's like, yeah, you do.
Apology accepted. I don't Tim just woke me up through the Rocky Talkie, so I just woke up myself.
That's the first bit of truth out of your mouth. Yeah.
Anyway, I think we need to go to First Fire. My siblings have arrived on the ship that came in. I'd like to speak with them before we set off on this mission.
Not a bad idea.
Interrogate.
I think maybe if I was caught flying, maybe I should probably keep a low profile and keep the disguise that Lucian showed me up.
That makes sense, yes. But I was contacted by Davina as well. We're to wait for them on the road, is that?
Wait for them here, and they met somebody new?
So many people.
Some person named Donny?
He explained it was the tour.
Yeah, some turtle that they found here. I don't know where they went. They were here when I left them last time.
I don't think I've seen a turtle since we've left the mainland.
Been a long time.
Actually, my brother is also a turtle.
Really?
Yes, we're quite the menagerie of siblings. He should be in town in First Fire, so it's an odd coincidence.
I mean, a rare species, but not a completely.
No, of course, it's similar to the tabaxi.
Yeah.
You see one here.
And we
there,
came across Vera. I mean, I've came across 2 tieflings since being here, and I've only seen a couple even during my travels.
Yes. It seems that this heart draws all sorts of oddities to it. Or maybe it sprouts from it. Anyway, were you sitting over here?
I was just kind of sitting against this rock.
Imprint of him, like, splayed out.
Like, it's just like,
Oh, I was laying here.
I woke up not that long ago.
Well, I hope you didn't need any supplies from town, because we were approached by some guards. I had to lie to them, give them the slip. It wouldn't be wise for us to go back anytime soon.
But what, though?
They wanted to question Vignar here. He said that he too closely resembled the Usk they were looking for, even though he has
Usk is
2
dead.
eyes.
He has 2 eyes.
They thought that maybe the iron eye was a patch, and that he could
That
be...
thing was bolted on.
They didn't know what they were talking about. Anyway, we managed to convince them to go and get a letter from someone more official from the castle.
Wait, you can do that?
I didn't know you could do that. I just tried it.
I don't know if they know
I
you
thought I
can
had
do
to kill
that.
them all.
Anyway, it worked. And but we had to lie to them, so that's...
You had a lie.
Well, you lied by omission. The only way you would have told the truth is with your blade. You just said you wanted to kill them all.
No. That wasn't me. That was the other guy.
That was this guy. What?
Well, as a professional liar, I say that I'm impressed that you gave them the slip.
Oh, thank you.
Professional liar.
Say.
Not bolted in, burned in.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. Wasn't
Ouch.
great. By a lot.
Did you do it yourself?
No.
Who did that?
Long story.
Okay. It's not like we have anything else to do. Okay.
Anybody ever
You
try to
keep
take
your
it?
secrets.
Anybody ever try to take advantage of it being like iron?
Why do you think I had so many scars over there?
One of my friends in the carnival, Ramsey, he was a bit of a pyro. Him and his sister were pyromancers. He
Like Lucian.
less destructive. Not his body count's probably just about as high though.
Or what about that dwarf that we met in the mountains? Remember him?
Your little brother.
He was a member of the
helped-
thieves. The thieves guild. No, that's what I'm doing. The King's Guild.
Was he? Yes. It's been so
At
long.
least a temporary, remember it?
Uh,
That's what he told you guys.
Yes, he also is a conjurer of fire. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
But
Ramsey.
I was saying that we got into a pinch with a couple of bandits that attacked our camp one night. One of them was wearing like a chain around their neck, kind of like status. Just heated that metal up and just burned the shit out of them.
He couldn't have taken it off. Seems like
I mean, he did, but
That's quite the mark.
the metal is being heated. But you go to reach for it.
that is
Now
nasty.
Nobody
It's a good thing
ever
you
tried to
did
take
it.
advantage of doing that?
Fortunately, only got burned once. Bad times.
So as the hours go by, you guys are following Donny northward through the forest. Eventually, you those who are waiting would hear some rustling coming from the south. Eventually you see a very thick mass kind of pushing through the leaves. And this purple bandanaed turtle, long stick, kind of stops for a moment. These your friends here?
What?
No.
What? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. We don't have to kill him. Greetings.
Can try.
Hello, you must be Donny.
Yeah, I'm Donny.
Donna, nice to meet you. Well, do we trust Donna?
Yes. Vehemently.
My name is Kushagra.
Kushagra. Well met. These are my woods, and I'm to be leading you to the south where there's a little passage, if you're gonna follow me.
What kind of passage?
Bunch of rocks.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a bit of a jump, but if the tide's low enough, we can skip the rocks across this, what'd you call it? Arm? Right, the arm.
And we can make it to first fire. That's excellent.
Hey, it's a bit easier than going all the way north around Fist Lake, or
All right.
I guess people use the bridge, but
And across the bridge.
We can talk while we walk.
Save
We
us
better
a bunch
get
of
going.
time. Okay.
oh, it's gonna take a few hours. I hope your legs are strong.
Alrighty.
All right.
Vignar, Barrett, Tiefling.
Oh, yeah, we chatted for a moment on the
That
rock.
was you?
Yeah,
He doesn't look like a tiefling, obviously,
No.
but I'm assuming that this is Barrett, right?
tieflings look a lot like humans, don't they?
Yeah, he's actually a tiefling. He's in disguise right now.
I can change my shape.
I can't see.
I'm gonna shift into Donny.
Don't do that. Don't freak her out.
You look a lot like me.
Oh, she likes it. 1 second.
Shift into my normal look.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah. I have seen these kind before. Maybe once.
Mine tends to be a little more messy.
Oh.
Let's go, Donny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting a bit late.
Yes.
We'll be there. It's going to be getting dark by the time we get there. But you know what? The timing could work out nicely for the tide. So,
So I have some bad news before we.
Can we go?
Walk into. I'm going to shift back into the form that I was when I went into Ab.
Chat.
Yeah.
Chat?
I guess in my drunken stupor, I might have been flying to get here, and I might have gotten seen. That's about it.
Okay.
What does that mean?
There was a disturbance in the castle last night. The alarm was rung. Guards were sent out.
I think they might have seen
find
fly when I came.
I think it was to find Barrett.
Looking for you guys, and drunkenly fell asleep in the ditch.
Can I?
Insight?
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of those, I think.
Is it Donna or Donny?
Nat
I heard
20.
you say Donna.
Donatella, but a lot of my friends, my siblings used to call me Donny.
That is a 29.
Okay.
So 23 from
29 deception.
24. But with a nat 20.
Wait, 24?
With a nat 20. Yeah.
What'd you roll?
15.
Fuck.
There's no way I could ever get a 20.
Well, if she had rolled,
I rolled max. And
no, I mean if you had a plus difference though, I could have had my flash and it would have matched. That's all.
Right.
Was she at 25?
She's at 24.
We really just need to catch him.
She would
more
be at 27.
What's your
below
flash?
10. And that's the only way.
Ooh, Daddy.
I got it.
I gotta. Not that I don't believe you, Barrett, but.
I mean, I was drunk.
It's not that I don't believe you, Barrett. That commotion seems pretty intense for just spotting something flying.
Maybe it was for something else. You're right, but they did say that the Count himself was leading the charge.
How many guards were with him? Do you know?
I didn't see it myself. I heard it secondhand from a shopkeeper.
There's no way of getting that high.
It might have been after, because when I was trying to fall asleep, I vaguely remember hearing horses, but then just kind of rolled over and placed my face in the mud.
I wonder where they're headed. Hopefully.
I mean, wasn't the Baron supposed to be taking over first fire for
The Count.
So the Count was supposed to take over first fire for the Baron?
That's correct.
But I don't think the Count would leave at... What time is this?
Can I cast
This was after he went to bed. The bell tolled.
If you want.
Mm-hmm.
Saving throw.
A charisma saving throw, correct? Yeah.
Double check, but I believe so.
Because I use it.
Because I use that.
So the truth. Davina is.
That is a 19 on dice, so a 20...
You do know that the spell fails, yeah.
And I know that she was casting it. What was that?
I smile. Keep walking.
Everybody keep up, it's a bit tight through here.
Sorry, Donny.
Watch out for Trevor.
Who? Who's Trevor?
See this like little turtle just like very slowly walking.
Oh, sorry, Trevor.
Can I mage hand pick him up?
Don't scare the turtle.
I'm not.
Why are you doing that?
Where are you going, little Trevor? I can carry you. Come now.
He knows where he's going.
Leave Trevor alone, Lucian.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Oh, speaking of my bag of holding, can I have that back, please?
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
yes,
I
make it
that,
without.
yes.
All right, Trevor, I'll put you down.
Also,
Magic.
There's a lot of money in that bag.
I thought we already divvied up.
there's a lot of money in this bag.
Come on now, Trevor.
I think it might be safer though if we have a If we're not walking while I do it, so I promise it's safe. I promise it's safe.
My rapier's in there. Can I have that back?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Thank you.
I make Trevor my familiar.
Trevor alone.
It's like that scene from Sonic.
If you want to take him with you, he's not really that resistant. You just pick him up a little turtle. Or tortoise, I guess. You keeping him?
No, I just thought it would be fun.
Alright, I'm trying to keep up with John.
Yep.
Best I can with my little
I mean, he
steps.
stops every now and then. He's kind of like, yes.
All right.
Continuing through. Okay.
Full pace.
So, I mean, if you're following her, there's no checks required, but it does take about 4 hours to get to the most south
So what
point.
time is it now?
So it'll be about 5, 6 o'clock by the time you guys are arriving in that location where the sun is beginning to set quite heavily, and it's kind of like orangey, soft glow.
Do I recognize this as the spot that me and Darkheart were looking at when?
As she like gets you to the edge of the cliff and like kind of points down, she's like, "All right, everybody, just be good with your legs, otherwise you'll tumble." But tide's looking good, so let's slide on down. All right. She kind of like takes her cane and.
It's like a scree ski.
Yeah.
Loose rocks.
But yeah, I would say without rolling too much, it's pretty easily to determine that. Like this is very similar location. Like you guys would be around map-wise.
Hey, look, make out fun.
Hello, Miles. Where are you? Right around this area.
Where's
Like
the
edge of the woods.
Where's the entrance to the?
Right there. So like right across, basically.
Shortest distance.
Hey, look! It's the Freedom Heart Fighters cave.
It was once home to us a long time ago.
Do you usually come out and kind of?
It's called Key. Yes.
Yeah. It's
like
her power.
Not you. Sometimes I was getting into the habit of it. It's just the sound of the water lapping. It's just good for concentration.
I've seen you.
Shit.
Yeah. It was probably what a month and a half ago.
I mean, I've done it a few times since then, but yeah.
Yeah. Just.
Shit. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to find another spot.
Well, there's nobody in that cave really anymore.
Well, one person seen me. I would imagine that might be risking another person seeing me. So that's good to know. It's good to know. Thank you. Okay. So it's about a 15-foot jump to that first rock. Can you? You can't see it from here. Okay, I'll show you. She's gonna use Step of the Wind and leaps through the air and kind of like she lands like on the surface of the water. Her feet are about this deep, but like lands on something solid underneath that. Like you see this little like spray of water as she kind of slides. Oh. All right, so there's about like 8 more of these jumps.
Good.
Okay.
Easy.
Well, 7, I guess. It's 8 jumps. You guys gonna be all right? We should go quick though. It's not gonna stay like this forever.
You're the only one I can possibly help.
She just
Do
keeps
you
jumping.
want to ride across?
Are they all like 15 feet apart?
The first one's 15, then it's like 5 the rest of the way. But that first jump is pretty far.
I'm gonna echo.
Okay.
Onto the spot where she was, and then just
15 feet from the shoreline.
What's the total distance?
Oh, like mile or so. Like it's pretty far. Yeah, like this. There's actually large gaps, to be honest, moving forward rather than 5. Like it's pretty far, to be honest. But the rocks you walk on for a bit too, and then make a jump. It's not like little tiny lily pad stones.
I can help some people a little bit.
Probably good.
I'm gonna.
Risk is fine.
You're good.
I'm already
You're
going.
good.
I'm not sure then. I can give it a shot.
So you're on the first rock with Donny.
Yeah. I'll try and jump. I'll go next. And try and lead.
I wonder if someone would like to carry me like a flotation device. Calling it a balloon, perhaps.
What?
Cast levitate on myself. Someone who can jump rather far. Pull me along.
I mean, I guess I could.
I can hold your hand. I'm being carried.
We can fly away to Neverland together.
Sure. What? Where?
That'd be great.
Where's that?
Third star.
So,
It's night
So
I'm attempting to jump.
So yeah, we'll do the first jump, and then second one's 5 feet, and then the rest we'll just
I'm
go through
going
them a bit at a time.
I'm going to wait. Well, are there no checks?
If you can leap the distance, no. That's 15 feet.
How do you calculate?
So
jump?
you can long jump, which is 10, like as long as you move 10 feet, and that's going to be up to your strength score in number of feet.
11.
I can only jump 10 feet.
And you can only jump half the distance for just standing jump, but you'll have room to run for each of these jumps, technically speaking.
So the first jump is the longest.
The first jump so far is the longest. There is another, like Donny will tell you that there's 2 more long jumps, and there's a couple ones that are really short, and then there's a couple of them that are a little bit longer.
I can help you a little bit, kind of, maybe. I'm really not sure if this will help or not, but I can increase your dexterity a little. Well, you know, give you a little boost.
You need my strength?
No, it would be if you were to fall, and I would be able to help you.
I'm already pretty good at not falling.
Exactly.
But I can't jump this distance.
I can...
Oh, I'm gonna pull out the scroll of enchantability that Davina gave me, and I'm going to cast.
I'm looking at enhanceability right now.
But isn't there a strength one?
Yeah, but it only gives you advantage on strength checks, and it doubles your parrying capacity.
Oh, strength check. I was thinking.
I have it equipped right now. You have a scroll of enhanceability?
Yeah, Davina gave it to me.
I thought she gave you heroism.
Was that it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought it was. Okay, I guess I just got.
Because it was only a bard can use it.
Okay, I thought. I guess I got it reversed.
It's okay.
But I do have enhanceability. Is what I'm talking about. So I can do Cat's Grace, which will give you advantage on dexterity checks, and you don't take damage from falling 20 feet.
Well, I can Misty Step for 15.
But why aren't we just taking trips?
Step through. Just
No, I mean.
Can we not do that?
Take the extra time.
The water is rising.
Exactly.
Alright, yeah, we need to go.
I can't carry
She's
too
gonna
much
keep
though.
going. She makes her way across.
I'm gonna...
She does use several key points to do so. So there's 3 15-foot jumps. So I'll tell you guys the total. There's 3 15-foot jumps. There's one in the middle, one at the beginning, one at the end, and then there's 1 10-foot jump in there as well. The rest are all 5 feet.
Okay.
Pretty sure everyone can make the 10-foot jump. So it's just the 3 15s that you got to worry about.
If I Misty Step 30 feet,
Yeah,
will
you're
I
fine.
hit on, will I hit the second?
No. The rocks, they're kind of long. It's not so much as a rock, so much as mountains underneath this that are just high enough
Slabs.
to walk on. Yeah.
I'm gonna Misty Step to the first one.
Okay. Guy's is gonna do the same thing because he can't do that.
What are you gonna do?
Failed.
No, it's not.
Yeah, he'll Misty
You can't
Step
fail Misty Step.
for the first 15.
I mean,
You're being carried.
I'm gonna do my levitate game.
Goes up and down.
I'm holding
you
his
can
hand.
hang onto my hand
Oh, lovely.
and pull me across. Like a balloon.
How are you getting across?
Carried.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Before we do that,
That's cute. He's
I'm
levitating,
going
you're just
to-
pulling him up.
I'm gonna. Okay, we'll go last.
How long does levitate last?
10.
I'm gonna give Lucian.
You take you longer to get across than that.
You guys
Yeah,
hold
at
this
least
rope. I'm gonna pull out a rope. I'm gonna give it to them. I'm gonna fly over to the first rock.
Okay.
So that way Kushagra can get over to the
You
first
can
rock.
drag him through the water.
Well,
almost.
so that way, so he'll be able to use the rope to get across instead of risking the 15-foot jump.
Well, it'll just be loose, so you could pull
So
him.
they're
but-
holding it and I'm holding it.
Oh, and you're in the air.
Well, I'm gonna land on a rock to make it a rope.
Tightrope?
Yeah.
It's going to require a lot
Well,
of
it has to be tied to the other end at some
Well,
point. He's just holding it. It's tight for now. But
There's 2 people holding either end of the rope, and then I go across while they're holding it. So that we
Oh,
get
okay.
split.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys can make a strength check for the holding the rope, and
Yes.
then we'll do an acrobatics or athletics for climbing across.
Okay.
Advantage?
Yeah, I'm helping you on this side. So I'm helping.
I'm going to give.
You're helping, sure.
I'm going to give Tim Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
And
And you're holding the other end?
Very much so.
Gotcha.
oh. Okay. 15.
14.
Okay.
19.
No problem, guys. You hold it taut enough, like, it does dip a little bit, but like your tail just
gonna have to
touches
do
the
it 2 more
water
times.
a little bit as you're kind of like shimmying across.
That's fine. It's better than him risking getting caught up in the lake.
I'm just saying, we're gonna have to do it 2 more times.
It's coming!
Quickly.
Trying!
Hurry up.
So second 15-foot jump. As you guys walk along for like, 5-10 minutes, another small leap about 5 feet. Walk along that for a little bit, and you see another 15-foot gap.
Do the same thing?
Okay.
Got this routine down.
Yep. Same checks. How are you making?
I'm going to give another Bardic Inspiration.
Can only jump 11 feet.
Guys, we'll miss you step again because this is only.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss you stuff again.
I'll miss you step this time.
Okay.
I rolled a 31 that time.
Okay.
Not 20.
Nice.
You don't want your tail to get wet again. You're like, ah.
10.
10. Okay. Ooh.
Even with the Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, roll 1.
You're on the front or the back half.
Probably the
Probably the back.
That
You'd
was
have to
with the
fly
damage?
across.
yeah.
Yes, I rolled 2 4s.
So you're getting like halfway across, and TImdell, you're like sliding along the rock,
Kushagra.
and the rope is getting deeper, lower and
Kushagra.
lower, lower.
It's okay, I'm already across.
You scurry so fast. You're just at the edge by the time your legs kind of like slide off the edge. Roll me a quick dexterity saving throw. As like the rope kind of gets pulled tight, Barrett, you kind of like pull back instinctively because you're trying to pull it tight, but TImdell like slips.
At 12.
Okay, you manage to catch like your heels on the edge.
I have you, Jim.
Am I alive? You're levitating, you're not even on the ground.
No, you
that's-
missed your step
that-
across.
What?
You're the only one left on the other side at the moment.
No, I would have waited until Kushagra got across.
Okay,
That's
so you're still there then. Gotcha.
Yes. Good head.
Good lord.
Alright, only one more to go. We got this.
How are you making the second one as well?
Still echo jumping.
Echo jumping? Okay.
That's cool stuff.
Next.
The last one. Well, again, there's another 10 foot, but you guys all make that one, so it's not a big deal. A couple more 5 feet, but it takes you guys like an hour, 2 hours to get across this for sure, if not a little bit longer. So the last 15-foot gap,
Is it 15 feet and then
shoreline. Yeah.
I'm going to put...
Donnie's like over there. He's like, just a little bit further.
I'm gonna find something to tie off the rope on the other side.
Roll me a survival check. It's like cliff and stuff like that.
You
Yeah.
can drift wood.
+1. Oh, 19.
Okay. You end up having to go in the cave to find like a stalactite, loop it around.
Yeah.
Fair
And
enough.
then I'm gonna go back to... So it's the 3 of us on one side.
Can you fly across? All right. Are 2 of you holding the rope then?
There's... I guess me and her would be holding the rope and he'd be floating above us.
All right.
It's,
You want to sure? We don't roll with advantage.
Mine's just a flat.
Okay, my eye.
18 or 20.
You're fine.
What's a double numbers? This is so weird. 15.
Okay, you're good.
214
Yeah,
is so
that's all
weird.
fine.
Okay. And
I'll
then
use-
once Kushagra's...
Stuff again, I guess.
You have a free one though, which is good. So you only use 2 spells.
Guys will use his
I'll use my
last
free-
second level for the Misty Step as well. Get his way across.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot more weird jumping through poofy space than I was expecting on that, admittedly.
We all
Crazy elves in you. Whatever the hell is going on here.
can't really jump like you can.
Thank you.
Definitely don't have that distance.
Slaps her thigh. Yeah, he's
Die.
honestly, it's just the power of the key, you know what I mean? Like, it's all about censoring yourself. Anyway, you's made it.
Thank
Now you
so
kind of
much.
know the road, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, there's the cave that we were...
Does the cave look like the cave? Is it like not crumbled in or anything like that?
Not on this end. Well, it's lovely to meet you all and whatnot, but
How do we get your stuff back to you?
We'll come back.
you're fine.
We have their stuff.
Look, I got
did
these
you
woods
take?
on lockdown. You just come around the Thickerley and I'll find you, all right?
When Donny
Of course.
lost a brother, and we're gonna find him.
Thank you.
I have a brother that's a turtle. It's a long story. Adopted. Here, I
Pardon
have-
me?
1 second. I can pull up the rock that I found on my trip that looks like a bowling pin. I thought this kind of looked like him. I was under the influence. Why don't you take this for now? And when we return, we can trade again.
How long did you say your brother was
Is
missing?
the friend all right here? He's got...
He's good.
He's fine.
What is your brother's name?
Ben.
Oh,
Probably a different turtle.
yeah.
Well, bit.
I'll take out the picture that I drew with magic. It looks like
Looks like Donny, pretty much, to be honest.
Total?
Did you just draw Donna?
No. This is his brother.
We look very similar. We're twins type of thing, right?
Did I
We're all from the same,
recognize the port,
actually.
like when I saw the lights across the distance?
Pardon?
When I saw the lights across the distance in that vision, did I recognize
You already rolled for that.
what?
You already rolled for that.
For the lights?
Oh, for recognizing.
for
Oh,
recognizing.
yes. Well, I'm just trying to pick it apart,
I
okay?
know you're.
That's what Matt's basically saying.
Fine.
You already failed that, yeah, unfortunately.
I'll help you find your brother.
I kind of leave it in your hands here.
We'll be back. I gotta give
I
you your
mean-
stuff. We got your books.
He's been lost, and he's
Where
not
is
dead
he?
though. I just I haven't seen him in so long. It's
Where do you think your brother would be at then?
I don't know. I'd say if I had to guess, I'd say they took him to the mainlands or something. I don't know. That's what I've figured.
Now we have found lost people.
Yeah, you said that. 3 for 3, right?
That's right.
For 3. That's right.
I
Let's,
have a-
let's keep that going. I think. If
I have
you
a
can,
few
if you can
traveling
come back.
contacts on the mainland I can look in with.
That's great.
Probably fit right in with carnival folk.
Total?
Yeah.
What's a carnival?
We'll talk about it next time we meet. We better be off.
Yeah. The tide's gonna come in. I gotta make my way back before that. Hey, thank you all for not trying to hurt me. To be honest, everybody I meet wants to kill me. So it's been nice knowing you for now. Good luck with literally everything that you're trying to do, because it sounds like you guys got a lot on your plate.
What are we trying?
like-
You, Davina, you're gonna come back and make me that pizza, right?
Of course.
What
glad you
does
like
Donny know that we're doing?
Fighting Avondale.
They're saving the world, I hear.
Oh, okay.
Something to say?
Nope, just wondering how much told.
Well, we can talk about that later.
No, I'm not judging.
Are we going or
This is
not?
getting very
I
awkward.
really, yeah.
I'm gonna leave now, y'all are.
Johnny!
No, I like grab her legs before she runs away.
It's a hug, it's not an attack.
No, I've hugged before.
I don't know. You seem like you spend a lot of time alone.
I do. It's just it's been a long time.
Sorry, I'm making you uncomfortable.
I'm not sure anymore, to be honest.
She has that time.
That's
Gives
fine.
you a hug back.
Say
She
goodbye
like-
to your new friend.
She bends down and like hugs your head. You should really clean your hair.
Really clean here.
Yeah, but
You feel like a couple of pecks. There's a couple.
We
Yeah.
tried.
thinking about cutting it all off, actually.
It's a good look.
Not that much. Okay.
I mean, I don't really have any anyway, but it makes it easier.
Okay, bye.
It's very aerodynamic.
I'll miss you.
It's good for your key.
You involved?
Keep.
No.
Not quite like
Explain
that.
this, baby.
Look,
Best of luck.
you too.
You too.
I'm out of here. She turns around and flies through the air. Oh! You didn't see that?
See what?
I saw it.
No.
No.
Continues
I
off.
love you.
Come back.
So it'll be pretty dark by the time you guys are done crossing. As you get to the edge of the cliff, sitting in a little beachy area, water's starting to rise up around, shin,
Do you
knee
want to
height.
try to risk staying here?
Well, not with the tide rising.
I mean, not here with our feet where, I mean, in where the Freedom Heart Fighters were.
It's been infiltrated.
I mean, it was destroyed.
Well, it's not making it more appealing to stay here.
Well, I'm starting
gotta
to
get-
try to get the fuck out
We
of the
gotta
water.
climb up first, and then we can talk.
Yes, agreed. Climb.
Okay. You guys want to climb the cliff?
Yes.
Yeah.
Athletics checks.
I'm just gonna fly up.
Of course.
Yep.
Bastard.
I got it. Natural 1. Fuck.
Gaius.
There we go, guys.
What is your deal here?
Fuck, I need 4.
He's like, yeah.
Black
Soil is just eroding too much. You got 4.
Oh,
And you guys are like trying to help each other and like getting further down somehow.
No, I got a
Fine.
15.
Fine.
19.
Sorry,
Fine.
I forgot I have my side bolster.
Fine. Flying. Just the 2 wizards down below. The water is starting to rise
We
quite
have
a
a
bit
rope that
here.
we can throw down.
Yeah, I got one here.
Well, I got one that's still attached to that
Well,
stalagmite.
that does. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna feed down the rope that's still attached to the.
That was in the cave. It's not up.
Okay, well,
Caves on the beach.
How
Right off
far
the
away is
tree.
up?
Well, I have a tree. I mean, I have a.
20, 30 feet.
yeah,
I-
50-foot rope.
You have a rope?
Is there a tree around that I
Please. There's plenty of trees, yeah.
can? I'll fix it.
Sure. Did you untie that rope and take it with
Nope,
you?
I didn't.
Okay. So it's just hanging.
It's gone.
Gaius
Oh,
is
they
gonna.
need
Gaius
it.
will gather it up. Actually, he's like, well, that's good rope. So,
That's good roping.
so you're tying it off, throwing it down. Okay. So you guys can climb up easily enough. He'll give you the rope back.
Oh,
Barrett, I do believe you forgot this down.
No, thought we were going in.
I was gonna make
Come
a
in
big old
handy.
sonic boom if I had to. Boom.
It would be unwise.
I agree, but
But
I'd rather that than get carried away.
we were in no danger, my son.
Not bad danger.
Been in these
Really playing
woods
it off there.
before.
We've been in these woods, yeah. Oh, yeah. Many times.
Don't go woods.
Do you know the way back to First Fire from here?
Yep.
Straight.
We've been
Vaguely, yeah. It's been a while, but I think so.
Follow the cliff, Captain.
That's true.
It's true.
Makes good sense.
All
Alright.
cliff.
Right.
Along the
This is
cliff.
where you found that tapestry.
Fun.
Did you ever tell your father about your tapestry?
I don't believe I told him the story.
I don't
of the
think you
tapestry.
ever did.
Guys, there
sold
were
it.
3 manticores this time.
Already gone. Already.
So, as you guys make the 2 or 3 hour trek to First Fire through the night, you'll arrive maybe 10, 11 o'clock towards the edge of the city. You see the little firelights. You see Grism's place. It's dark at this point.
Maybe in time.
That's where we'll end our session for the night.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Mini-World Masters Heart of Mora is recorded in Chibuktuk, in Mi'kmahi, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the Treaties of Peace and Friendship, which recognizes Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqiyik title and establishes rules for what is to be an ongoing relationship between nations. We are all treaty people, and proudly support working and cooperating together to create a peaceful community where we can all live our best adventure.